All right, let's get this show started. uh, all right. Let's see if we can actually have some conversations about the shape of the Earth without people melting, and hopefully have an intellectual discussion today. But I don't know. From the lives I've been in today, it's not looking good. I'll tell you that. It's not looking good. Like, literally no globie can give evidence of the Earth being a globe without assuming the globe to be real first. I'll give an example. Yeah, Earth's a globe because we see the lunar eclipse, and because Earth's a globe, it's the shadow of the Earth on the moon. First of all, you're assuming the Earth to be a globe, you're assuming it's orbiting, you're assuming it's in space, you're assuming the Earth to be truly a globe first without proving it. Another example, Earth's a globe because the sun sets. It's like, well, the sun could move over top of a flat Earth and set due to perspective, and you're assuming that the horizon's Earth curvature. That boats go over geometrically, buildings, anything. You're assuming the Earth to be a globe first. So even like 24-hour sun, oh yeah, there's a 24-hour sun in the south and north. That's because it's a globe. Well, you're assuming the Earth to be a globe. You're assuming it's spinning, orbiting, curved, in space. All these things, though, if we go one by one, you can't prove any single one of those. So can we start with the actual evidence of it being curved? What's up, Kito? Can we start with evidence of it being a globe in space? Okay, how do we prove that you can have a vacuum without a container using gravity? The answer is you can't. You have to assume it. How do you have gas pressure without a container? You can't. You have to assume it. So there's also just straight up digging the question fallacies, right? People's evidence of a globe is for there being a vacuum. Okay, the evidence of the Earth being in a vacuum is globies walk outside and they point to the sky and they say, look, there's a vacuum up there. And it's uncontained because gravity. How do you prove that? You can't. You have to assume that to be true first. So watch this. And guys, flat earthers, I want you to use this analogy because it's actually a really good one. If I say black holes create wind, right? And my evidence for black holes creating wind is I tell you, go walk outside, you can feel the wind on your face. By you feeling the wind on your face, I didn't prove that black holes created wind. I just assumed it and begged the question. So every time I ask you to prove gravity can hold gas, or that we can have a vacuum without a container, or gas pressure without a container, and you invoke the Earth in question, and you just point to the sky, you didn't prove anything. You're just assuming it. So I don't know. We'll see.
Were you supporting that Earth?
One second, but how old are you? Are you a globe Earth believer, and how old are you? I'm mute. I thought you were about to troll me.
Oh, I'm 23.
Oh, okay. So you believe it's a globe?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. Is mean sea level curved?
What?
Is mean sea level curved?
Like when you're in the middle of the sea, can you see the curvature?
I'm asking you, is mean sea level curved? Do you know what mean sea level is?
No.
Okay. Are the
Wait,
oceans...
one question.
Let me make it simpler. Are the oceans on Earth curved?
Basically, I would say yes.
Okay.
Because when you're like in the when you're in a cruise, you can see the curvature of Earth
No,
from afar.
You can't see the curvature of the Earth from a boat. No, you can't.
Or never mind. Well, like I mean, like If you're in something like a helicopter and you're really high up,
Bro, no, you can't see left to right curvature even upwards of 120,000 feet. No, that's not true. So you don't see curvature from 4 times higher than an aircraft can fly. So how do you know it's curving other than just assuming it's curving?
you can see it.
Okay, so is this curved?
That picture is not even clear.
Is it curved?
Wait, one question though. Even just imagine if Earth was flat, right?
Is it curved? Simple question.
I can't even see Earth from that. I just see a bunch of light. I can't see at all.
We're off to a really bad start, guys. We're off to a really bad start. Oh boy.
Yo, what's up?
Oh. Are you a globe Earth believer, bud?
What?
Are you a globe Earth believer?
Yeah, I know that the Earth is a globe in the center
Okay.
of the universe. Yeah.
We're the center of the universe?
Yes.
So you're a geocentric globe believer.
Yes. Good guess.
Okay, so the Earth's not moving.
Correct.
Okay, watch this.
Yeah, I'm watching.
This horizon is flat. How do you know it's curving then?
Oh, because people have gone up higher and saw the curve.
Okay, that's a Snoop Dogg fallacy. You realize you don't need to get high to see the curvature of the Earth. You can measure it from the floor. So how do you know
Yeah, I
it's...
know that as well. I know that as well, yeah.
Okay, so how do you know it's curving from the
Well,
floor?
like if the sun sets and then you go to a higher elevation and the sun sets a second time, that's proof that it's a curve.
But when you go higher on a flat surface, you see further along the flat surface. That's not exclusive to a
No, you
globe.
don't. No, you don't.
Are you... Okay, let me get this straight. When you go... Let me ask you. When you go higher on a flat surface, do you see more of the flat surface?
No, you don't. No. So you see the same amount.
If you're lying down on a really long road and you stand up, you don't see more of the road. Are you serious?
Well, if the road does not have any hills or any
Right.
movement at all, then no. But usually roads do have like hills.
You realize?
Kind of elevation.
Listen, do you realize you can put your camera down on the floor? Okay, your iPhone on a really long road. Lift your iPhone up, and you'll see more of the road. Are you aware of that?
Because the roads are usually not perfectly flat. That's why.
And neither is the Earth. But still, like on a flat surface, you can lift up high and see more of the flat surface.
Okay, but over the horizon is water flat?
Yeah, it's seeking level.
Okay, so if you look in the horizon of the sun setting over the horizon, and it sets completely, then you can go up an elevator on a high building and see it set a second time.
Yeah, just like I showed you here. You go up on a flat surface, you see more of the flat surface.
That's because the camera exposure to you see the same amount in the floor, just the exposure is out of focus because the camera.
Oh my god!
I still see the car in the background. See that black
No
car? We still see
way.
the black car.
There's no
Wait, see
way.
that black car? We still see the black car on the ground. It's just out of focus. 'cause the
Dude,
camera
there's no
exposure.
way you're serious right now.
Do you not see the black
Are you
car?
that? Hang on. Are you that disingenuous, dude? Really?
Do you not see the black car when it's on the ground?
See this here. See this light here. This light.
Yeah.
Okay, from the sun. Okay, can you see that light now when I'm lower?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Have a nice day.
It's out of focus. It's out.
Yeah, have a nice day. Wow, that's crazy, man. Guys, like, what time is it in America, man? Are people dumber at this time of day or something? Like, what? Bro, what?
Bro, if the earth is flat, explain why cheeseburgers are curved.
Ugh.
It's like 10:30 for me.
I don't know, man. That's insane, dude. I don't even know what to say to that.
Your whole chat is saying cheeseburger.
Bro.
I'm sorry, bro. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh, dude. They listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson and like, bro, they really think that going higher and seeing further doesn't happen. Bro, when you were a kid and you climbed on top of the playground and you saw further, was that because the playground was a ball?
Yes. It happened at the McDonald's play area too when I was a kid. Yep. McDonald's are all spherical. They don't advertise that.
Oh my gosh, man.
There's so
My
many
brain already hurt.
cheeseburgers.
Why does my brain hurt this much already?
Oh, dude, I know.
I've just
I
started.
know.
Oh, bad. Oh shit.
The ball pit. It was the ball pit. The ball pit's curved. Yeah.
The globe religion has literally warped the minds of the masses so much that like I just can't. Like,
Oh, dude, it's like it's insufferable, bro. So bad.
yeah, I think it's a globe because I see the globe everywhere you go. It's like, hang on. Like I have
I
people.
know, it's like when you tell them like we experience the Earth as if it's flat and stationary, and they're like, "Nuh-uh." Like,
Or like, dude, if they can't concede that when you go outside, you see the sun moving. If they can't concede that, dude, like it's just
yeah. No, it's actually you experience the Earth moving, and the sun
Yeah.
is relatively still. Like that is, if that is just programmed regurgitation, like verbatim.
because when you see clouds moving, it's because the Earth's rotating under it, right?
Yeah, even though clouds move in all directions, so the
Yeah.
Earth is just like gyro.
A hovering helicopter becomes a stationary satellite. Dude. It just starts orbiting the Earth. Oh, fuck. Bro, I really actually want to have intellectual discussions, but it's just like almost near impossible. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We need
That's
to
why,
we need to overtake another platform. Fuck.
That's why I just milked those last couple people that I had, because it's like I know I'm not gonna get any better than that. Like, oh, Solly is a what now? What the whoa, buddy? Hey,
Wait,
we don't do all that here. No. That guy's mad because he was up on my live. You didn't say any of that crazy stuff when you were on my panel, bro. Crazy, bro. I feel like when you were on my panel, that would have been the perfect time to say something like that, but you chose to wait until you came here. Interesting.
Unreal, man.
It's the shit they gotta do, bro.
All right, guys, look, we've got 100 people in here. Let's all spam the likes, hold your finger down the host box. If you haven't already, repost the live, share it to live, and hopefully we'll get some people in here to actually have an intellectual discussion. I know, yeah. My thing says the Earth's flat, scientific debate. Do you know I never have a scientific debate with anybody that comes up here unless it's a flat Earth? Unless it's a flat Earth, I don't talk about science at all, ever. They don't know what science is anymore. They don't get it.
Dude, it's so bad. Science proves it's a globe, and then they can't tell you anything.
What scientific evidence do you have for the Earth being a globe? Well, we have pictures from space.
Right.
That's the main one I get as scientific when I say the word scientific evidence. That's what they say usually.
And then you'll tell them that's not science, and they'll be like, "How is it not science?"
Yeah, and then I'll
That's
say, if I
photography?
show you a photo of Bigfoot, then am I doing science? Well, you know what? I ask them, right? I'm like, so observation alone, is that science? And some of them say yes. I'm like, so if I look at a naked lady at the beach, am I doing science? You got to use that one.
Yeah, you have to, bro. That's so good.
Fuck.
You have a PhD in religious studies. I know, like, what? Dude, it's so bad, bro. I haven't. I'll be fair though. That's the most I've laughed in a long time on TikTok. For real, that was good, and I know it was good for the chat too. So for me, it was worth it.
Yeah, man. I wanted you know that Vol guy? Have you ever debated him?
No, I tried to get up on his live once, but he never shuts up, so I never got the chance. He just talks and talks and talks and talks and talks. It's so annoying.
Yeah, I've debated him twice, and it's just like I was going to go up again today, but he wasn't letting me up. I wonder why. But man,
Yeah,
he's man, it's sad.
he he probably doesn't know who I am, so I feel like I could kind of sneak in there, but I'd have to like be super patient and wait for him to talk to a bunch of other idiots first.
Yeah,
He
really
won't debate flat Earth anymore. That's what Caleb says, apparently.
Is that what he said? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, Caleb. Yeah.
Yeah, he won't do it anymore because we've fucking cooked him. And then he has the audacity to say there's no flat Earth evidence. Dude, I
remember.
when I was up there last time, the last time I debated him, I got him to literally say that we see too far. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, that's a point for you. We see too far. I'm like, what? Excuse me? Because before he said that flat Earth was a psyop, and here he is after I've shown my evidence that he's agreeing with me that we see too far.
Well, what would that even mean? Because the Earth, that's basically like admitting that the Earth is flat without knowing
Exactly.
that's what you're doing.
He doesn't
Yeah.
get it.
I remember you said something about his Bible that he doesn't read or something. It's like, yeah, no, he never opened that book a day in his life.
Well, I said that.
My bad, I muted myself. Yeah, you said something about like you debated Vor and he brought up his Bible that he doesn't read. It's like,
oh, okay, maybe I'll get something. Yeah, wow.
It's funny because no, it's true. Because if he's like a Christian, bro, and he reads the Bible, he wouldn't. I don't know. I guess you could technically still be brainwashed into believing it's a sphere and read it, but like, it's you're not putting it in context, you know.
He said today, he goes, what did he say? He's like, oh, I think it makes more sense that God put the earth in motion and not everything in motion around the earth. And I was just thinking, I was like, dude, you are so far gone, man. No, like literally nowhere in the Bible does it say that the earth is moving. It actually says the opposite multiple times.
When you build a house, do you build the house on like on a platform that spins and rotates and like and since when in engineering do we do that?
It's so illogical, but it's so dumb to say that.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, an analogy I give, right? It's like when you were playing with your toy soldiers when you were a kid, right? You usually use the flat floor or flat table, right? That was stationary. Did you did you get blue tack and like put it underneath and like stick it to a ball and play it on? Well, no, you didn't.
No. And with Legos, you didn't like build them upside down, you know?
On a ball. Jeez. Unreal, man. Alright, let's see. I think we've got someone. I think
This guy's a troll.
Yeah, I've spoken to him before.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man? So if the Earth's a globe, then how come planes treat the Earth as flat and stationary?
They don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
So you're saying they don't fly within accounting for the curvature? I've seen many of your debates where even when you were talking to that AI.
AI?
Yeah, you were talking to it with Flat Earth Dave. With Flat Earth Dave,
they
no?
adjust for curvature. Every pilot I've debated ever doesn't allow for the curvature of the Earth. I can show you many debates I've had. Even at a airport, he admitted they ignore the curvature. The top of descent ignores curvature. So yeah, they objectively treat it as flat and stationary. Have you not read some of the manuals?
So, well, for the simplicity of calculations, they treat it as a flat plane, but they don't really.
Oh, so they do treat it as a flat plane now.
No, for the simplicity of calculations, they do.
So why aren't they adjusting for curvature then?
They do.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Plus, as long as you continue to fly within the same altitude, you don't really need to adjust for curvature.
You don't need to nose. So as long as you stay at the same altitude, you don't need to nose down and adjust for curve. Really?
Correct. Because because gravity will.
Oh, really? So wait, you don't need to nose down. It's just going to fly like this.
But no, that's an incorrect model that you're using.
So does it need to nose
So
down,
wait,
Genie?
so I've seen a lot of your things, right? And you use the same concept, but can you explain to me how the 24-hour sun in Antarctica would work?
Pivot, nice pivot, man. Hey, on screen, right?
It's not pivoted, it's because you
Does
use
it
the
need to
same
nose
point.
down? Does it need to nose down?
This is an incorrect model that you're showing.
No, don't deflect. Does it need to nose down? You're about to get blocked permanently.
It's not deflecting.
So on screen, it doesn't need to nose down, yes or no?
It automatically noses down
Oh, I don't. Wow, ho. And what causes it to do that?
by maintaining the altitude.
Have a nice day. Let's
What
just
a
make
crazy-
something up on the spot. Let's just ad hoc an excuse on the spot that I don't understand. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
Alan has 24 followers.
This is going to be good. You know, so first they don't treat it flat and stationary, then they do treat it flat and stationary for mathematical purposes, then they don't nose down, then they do nose down automatically.
Yes. Whatever. That makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Bro, it's literally what happens every single time I debate them on this, man.
Double speak galore.
Holy, fuck, man, come on. It's so bad. No, oh, look, he wants to come back up. No, dude, you're getting blocked.
That guy trolled me once or twice, and I blocked him, dude. I can't.
Let's move on. All right, guys, let's all spam the likes. If you haven't already, hold your finger down the host box and repost the live. I appreciate it. What's up, Luke? What's up, Anthony?
Well, he has a different name.
So, Carl, what's going on? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I actually do.
Okay, how old are you?
43.
You're kind of young. All right,
Yeah.
scientifically, why do you think it's a globe? Scientifically.
Scientifically, why do I think it's a globe? Oh, I don't think the Earth is a globe.
And it begins.
So when I asked you the question, is it a globe, and you said yes, that's because it wasn't a globe now.
No, you asked me if I believe the Earth was flat. I believe that was the first question you asked me, sir.
No, I said it. Okay, let me start again. Let me start again. Is the Earth a globe?
No, I don't believe it's a globe.
Bro.
Pretty sure he was trolling you, man. There's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. No. Isn't that a globe in his icon, dude?
Yeah, 1,000,000%. A really bad one, too.
I can't even, it's so bad. I can't even. No, anyway. Guys, this is what we've been reduced to, guys. The bottom of the barrel, fucking crayon munching, fluoride drinking,
Crayon munching is very funny. That's like the imagery that comes with that.
Crayon munching. I'm telling you, man, that's what we're dealing with right now. This is what we're dealing with right now. I'm not even joking. This is so bad.
Between that and like actual fake accounts, you know what I mean? I don't know which one's worse, to be honest.
Ugh, I don't know. Who's this? How come he's on my friends list? I don't know who this is. Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Who are you? Are you a flat earther?
I don't like to put myself in that category because of my career, but I agree with almost everything you have to say.
What is your career? Why are you on my friends list? I'm so confused.
It's okay. I've talked to you before. I'm a friendly.
Okay.
I just had a question. You're exposed to a lot of these people that are trying to throw up controversial questions that you can't answer with a lot of the things that can easily be seen empirically. What is the explanation that a cosmologic or globe-based person would say to the fact that 6 months from now we should have a different nighttime sky? I still haven't seen them explain their way around that one yet.
Yeah, look, there is no explanation for it. They
Right, but I get it, and that's another problem with this whole paradigm. You know, solar system, universe, all this stuff.
all you got to do. This is funny, right? All you got to do is ask them this, right? Exactly how much does the Earth rotate per hour? Exactly. Ask them. They'll say 15 degrees per hour. Okay, so if that's true, then night and day would flip every 6 months.
Correct.
So that's what math is, right? They say it's 15 degrees per hour when you ask them the exact number, and then
that's a point that is you can argue that mathematically, and it works. The math works, but then if they can start to understand that, then why don't we have a different perspective with constellations 6 months from now?
Yeah, and also seeing like Venus and Mercury at night time's pretty bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure last time I looked at space.com, it admitted you could see at times during the year, you could see Venus at midnight, which that doesn't matter where you are on the Earth. You can't see Venus at midnight on a heliocentric paradigm. You can't. Impossible. Anyway, but we are looking for opposition, man. I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, sure. I didn't know if you've heard anybody try to explain that works. That's still one of my questions.
I'll let you go, but there is no answer to it. There is no answer. You'd have to see an entirely new night sky every 6 months. It would flip. You don't. Like there is the sidereal versus solar day. So that's how we got our concept of a year, because the sun actually moves slower than the stars. The stars take a shorter time to do a full circle than the sun does by 23 hours and 56 minutes is how fast it takes for the stars to do one full rotation. So the sun will appear to go through the zodiacs every year. And when the sun is in a certain zodiac, you're not going to see that zodiac for an amount of time. They will try to say, "Oh, but that's because we're orbiting." No, like you got no evidence for it. Just the fact that we have 3 different rotation rates in the sky, like
There's a guy that says when you're flying a plane, you're constantly aiming for the horizon, which I agree with. And then he says the horizon is about 120 miles away. And I'm like, yeah, so the Earth is flat. Because if you see a horizon that's 120 miles away, you do not live on a sphere, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think that is true, to be honest. But
they can come in and land about 120 miles from where they are to the airport, and the TOD doesn't allow for 2 miles of cover to drop when you reach the runway. So I mean, on their paradigm, if you're going to land and use the TOD calculation that they do, you're going to be 2 miles too high once you reach the airport.
So silly, man.
So, go look up TOD calculation and just press images. I'll do it. This is so funny, man. Ugh, that's not what I wanted.
Hello.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey.
Yeah, it's a globe.
You believe the Earth is flat?
I know it is, actually, yeah.
Okay. What's your highest level of education?
What does that matter?
I'm just wondering. So I'm just trying to see.
You're gonna end up back in the chat, bro. Like real fast.
No. Why?
Because why don't you? Never mind. It's not my job.
My highest level, I mean, it doesn't matter. I've been to university.
I'm just curious. Okay, if you can answer this question, I'll become a flat earther right now. What's the square root of 36?
I'm sure you will, buddy.
What's the square root of?
Have a nice day, bud. Have a nice day.
There was a point in time where I maybe could have done that in my head. 6, right? The square root of 36 is 6. Yeah. Now what? Be a flat earther. Be a flat earther now. The square root of 36 is 6.
Or anyway, this is what I was going to show you.
Welcome to Flat Earth. Sorry, bro.
Yeah, because we did a math equation. Now I'm sure he's going to become a flat earther, right? I'm sure he's a flat earther now. But yeah, every time
Yeah.
you look at the TOD
After I searched,
calculation,
you didn't see me teacup. Sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
we look at the TOD calculation. Doesn't matter how far they're going to fly to the runway, and it's a flat Earth. So, I mean, yeah, they usually come into land. I believe it's 125 miles out. So yeah, that's like 2 miles of curvature drop. Was that?
So bad they have to come up and ask us arbitrary math equations.
Yeah, I know. Well, I could have asked him what the curvature rate of his globe was, and he wouldn't know. So, I mean, what
Yeah.
are we doing here? What are we doing here?
Yeah, you could ask him circumference, radius, and distance to the sun too while you're at it. You know what I
How
mean?
how they got those numbers? Forget about it. He doesn't know. He doesn't know any of that. The reason why we're flat Earth is because we do know. What's up, subject? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Yo, what's going on? Sorry, what did you say?
Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I do.
How old are you?
And I'm 35.
All right. And what's your best scientific evidence to prove it's a globe?
It so my question, I understand your question. I don't want to like
All right.
um
So if you understand, listen,
and I,
listen. If you
yeah,
understand my
go ahead.
question, why don't you just answer it? Just what's your best scientific evidence for the globe?
My best scientific evidence for the globe is that everything around us, all of the moon, the
That's not
all of the
science.
other planets
That's not science.
are
Yeah, that's not
oh,
science.
so that's fine. I mean it's absolutely fine that it's not science, but that's
Well,
my
I asked you for
evidence.
science. I asked you for science. Just observing something is not science. So can you do better than that?
Observing and proving and having a repeatable
What's the what's the
Yeah, what?
second step of the scientific method?
having a repeatable
No, wrong, wrong. No.
no that's fine. Like, can I just ask you, I
Well,
have two
wait,
questions for
stop,
you.
stop, stop. So you
Go
said
ahead.
observing stuff and seeing and just presupposing that. How did you scientifically verify the stuff in the sky are actually globes?
I looked at a telescope
Okay,
with
that's
my
the
eyes and I
first
went
step. No,
to
so
I'm
that's the
sorry, go
first
ahead.
step. That's the first
Yep,
step, observing. And
got
then
it.
what was your hypothesis? And what was the
My,
experimentation you did on such object to prove it was a sphere?
I did no experimentation.
Oh,
Wait,
welcome to
Um,
Flat Earth.
wait. You didn't wait. You didn't know experimentation was part of the scientific method?
but I'm not a scientist.
Oh, well, shit. I guess you can't help us.
I guess you have to be a scientist to like boil water and stuff too. You know what I mean? Because that's science, right?
Yeah, fine.
Like you got to be a scientist to like put air in your tire. You got to be a scientist to do everything, I guess. You
I'm
know?
100% sure he was not the age he said. There's no way he was.
Yeah, no, they always lie about their age, dude. If if I have any doubt whatsoever, I just remove. I'm sorry, like I can't. I don't take chances with people. If you're not at least like 30, I don't want to talk to you.
Dude, really? I put 21 because I'm being nice, but technically, yeah, like I don't really, it should be 30 for this subject.
It's hard to say because like I've had conversations with people that were like 18. You know what I mean? And they're brilliant and they're cool and they're chill. But then it's like I talk to 30-year-old men or that 55-year-old guy that said about cheeseburgers. It's like, dude, I don't know what's going on, man. Age is not like synonymous with intelligence.
Well, yeah, it's pretty sad. Anthony, I can't leave you up right now. I'm looking for opposition. Yeah, otherwise it's just going to be a full panel of flat earthers. All right, guys. If you haven't already, please hold your finger down the host box, repost the live, and share the live to people that come up on the list. And hopefully we can actually have a discussion about the shape of the Earth. So far, no one's brought up anything to do with the shape of the Earth yet. So, Nathan, what's going on? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I don't. I just wanted to ask why you think that we're being lied to. Just your perspective, and I'll bounce off. Thank you.
Well, I'd have to, let me get out my crystal ball and just get into the minds of people I don't know. But yeah, because they're going to control us and hide that you're divinely created and the center of creation. That's my opinion. To sum it up.
This Nate guy in the comments, I can't tell what side he's on. I don't know what the hell he's talking about, dude.
I think everyone you invite. Yeah,
He says like 50% of his comments are like for you, and the other 50% are like heavily against you. That's like I can't tell what he's talking about.
Probably a bot. He's like, he's always in here, so yeah. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me.
He comes to my lives too, and he does the same thing. Come to think of it.
Yeah, you know what? Let me try and invite him. I bet you it's a bot. I want to.
I muted him. I'm sorry.
Oh, I said it right. I thought it was me. We must have done it at the same time.
Yeah, great minds, bro. Great minds.
Oh, here he is. Oh. Okay, what's up, man? Am I talking?
What's good, fat boy?
Whoa.
What'd you say?
Pussy boy.
Okay, so you
Pussy
are.
boy.
You're right, Gleb.
All right, that's enough. That's enough, bro.
He is a Glebby. Okay.
He's a Clover just based on that interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
Flat Earthers don't typically do that.
Oh, man. And yeah, I bet you he has like another account he'll come on now too. Watch.
Guaranteed.
No, I don't like this man.
Why are you scared of Globy? What does that mean?
Dude, I've destroyed Glebby McGlareface multiple times on his own live. Recorded. What's up, man, Doc? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? Hello? That's
Doctor
the best
before Christ.
Yo, what's up, Cody? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I'm not opposed to discussing it. I would just like to know, like, when you say flat, like, what do you mean? Like, infinitely flat, or that there is some sort of, like, perimeter to it? Like, what do you mean by flat?
Yeah, so our system that we're in would be enclosed, like a level topographical plane that's enclosed, because gas pressure and large bodies of water require a container.
Like by atmosphere? Or, like, what do you mean by...
In terms of what's beyond that, yeah, it could be an infinite plane for all I know. I don't know.
Enclosed within what, though?
A container.
Like, what do you mean by a container? Like, is it something that was constructed? Is it naturally occurring?
No. But do you know what a terrarium is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's enclosed in the harbor's life by itself, correct?
Yes.
Right. So think of that, just scale it up to the size of the Earth. And we're in the middle of so,
well, I think that's how some people would define the atmosphere, though, too, right? Like, we're encapsulated within the atmosphere.
You can't have a terrarium without a container, brother. That's not how you would define the atmosphere.
Yeah, how do you have
the Earth is contained within the atmosphere?
How do we have the gas pressure we breathe without a container? Exactly.
I'm not sure.
Well, do you know what the definition of gas pressure is?
No.
The amount of force exerted by the molecules on the walls of a container. So without a container, you don't have gas pressure to begin with.
Okay, so it has to be a solid container.
Well, yeah, I don't know about you, but when I buy like propane or helium or any type of gas, it's in a solid container. So.
Yeah, of course. I think it's understandable, to question that.
So why do you think it's a globe then, if scientifically speaking, we can't have the gas pressure we're breathing next to a vacuum?
Well, I never stated what I believe. I was just more curious about what you believe.
What do you believe then? Do you believe it's a globe?
I'm not sure what to believe. I would say that I'm open to uncovering the truth, but I don't,
So let me ask
I
you a
think it's
simple
fair to hear you out.
If you, let's say we're at a park and you walk over and behind a hill, you get physically obscured. Can I see you?
No.
So if something's behind the curvature of the Earth, can you see it?
I would say no.
Right. Okay. So watch this. Let's get it. Okay. All right. So you can also look this up yourself. This article, Monvisa across from Pisa, Italy. Now you see these mountains, right, in this photo?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Welcome to Flat Earth. So watch this. This was taken from 400 meters above sea level and a distance to the mountains of 296 kilometers. If we go to the Earth curve calculator and plug those numbers in, right, use metric, we're going to get an amount that's more than the mountain's height, right? So that we get a hidden height value, which means this is how much curvature should be there between us and the mountain of 3,957 meters. Monviso in that image is 3,841 meters. So the tops of these tallest peaks, let me just get this off. It's ads and shit. So yeah, the tops of these tallest peaks should be below the Earth's curve, 116 meters roughly. Now the reason we're seeing it is because we live on a level topographical plane, and when the sun goes beyond the mountain, it's sort of backlighting it because we have line of sight, us, mountain, sun, and it's just creating a silhouette. That's how we see the mountains. They're always there, but as the sun moves beyond it, it kind of backlights it and we see it. But geometrically, according to your globe, they shouldn't be visible at that distance and height. And this is not an isolated incident. There's many, many, many examples of this. Even I've done observations myself with my own equipment and seen way too far. My observations that I've done, the Earth would have had to have been 40 times bigger for it to work. Like the Earth would have to be so big that it's almost touching the moon, from my observation that I did. And we do have observations where it would be touching the moon. That's how big the Earth would have to be. So it's either the Earth is a globe of said radius value that they told us, or it's flat. The reason why you can't make it a bigger globe is because everything in cosmology is based off the radius value of the Earth being correct, such as distances to the moon, sun, stars, day and night cycles, speed of the Earth, orbital mechanics. Everything is based off the radius value being correct, gravity formulas, everything. So if the Earth is, let's say we debunk it and they just say it's bigger, well, shit, well, it'd be touching the moon right now. We could just step off the Earth onto the moon, allegedly, in the heliocentric paradigm. Obviously, that's not the case, though. So,
unless the moon isn't what we think it is.
And, well, that too. That's actually not what we think it is. But, yeah, so...
I appreciate you showing me that, man. Like, I'm not here to, like, criticize. I think that's really interesting, and I think it's worth it to do a little more investigation. So my question, when you're talking about like a terrarium type, are you referring to like something like the firmament?
Yeah.
Okay, my question is like, if that's the case, okay, now what? Like, how did it get put there? Is it something that's naturally occurring?
God made it. An entity would... You agree, right? Very simply put, right? Every terrarium ever that's ever been made needs a creator. So if we're in one, it necessitates a creator. Creation requires or necessitates a creator. So,
What if
Okay, thank
I
you.
don't want to change the subject too much, but if the Earth was proven to be the center, right, and everything revolves around us, like the sun, the moon, the stars, the wandering stars, or the planets, you'd probably call them planets. Like if everything was proven to orbit us and revolve around us, right? You're using the word orbit very loosely here. But if that was true and the Earth was the center, what do you think that would imply? Like, what would be the implications of that?
Gosh, I don't know.
Do you
Well,
think that that would happen by
I
accident?
would.
do you think it would be an accident or a coincidence that the Earth, we're in its position in relation to everything else in the universe? If we're the center, that's a pretty big coincidence, right? Something would have had to have put us in the center, essentially. Which, by the
Like, do
way,
you think it's interesting that we have Polaris, right, that never moves, and every other constellation revolves around Polaris. Okay, the sun and the moon revolve over the Earth, east to west. Same time. You know what I mean? 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, 30 days in a month. The wandering stars or the planets all have their individual cycles. Everything repeats year after year after year, just perfectly. And we're told that this is all caused by a big accident, right? And it's just come from nothing. And like I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, do you see credibility in
No,
that?
no, of course. I think that, of course, a lot of people do like try to define existence by accident. I don't. I think it's still up for speculation. I think there's a lot of good arguments that go in a lot
well,
of different
Cody,
directions.
listen, right? Let's just say we're correct, right? When scientifically speaking, we are. It doesn't matter who comes up here, PhD. I don't care what credentials you have, who you are. The only way you're going to refute my argument is by denying science. You have to deny science for the refutation of everything I can say about how the Earth is an enclosed system, right? So, because you can't violate the second law of thermodynamics, like the Earth has to abide by it, and it's not according to the heliocentric paradigm. If it was true what they were claiming, all the gas on Earth would go into the vacuum in like half a second. We'd all be dead. Because the
Yeah,
Earth
like
is
what?
essentially an infinitesimal small dot in an ever expanding near perfect vacuum. So if we're in a little tiny dot next to this infinite void of nothingness, essentially, that gas would just go. So if the Earth is in fact an enclosed system, do you agree that necessitates a creator?
I would say that it's a very strong argument to that. Yes. My question, a lot of this is like honestly a bit over my head. I've never taken time to investigate any of this. I would like to, look for some good sources if you have any. If you have like any good
I
starting
can.
places, that way I can understand like the significance of the math here and kind of get a better grasp on what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can send you anything from like YouTube videos to like PDFs. You know, like geocentric. Do you know what geocentric means?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can send you like geocentric models that are perfectly viable. I can send you. I can look through. I have a Google Drive filled with like all kinds of things that relate to this topic, and then some. I can send you a bunch of that stuff, and I can also send you. You know what and Angels would probably recommend the same thing. You really should watch the documentary The Principle. If it's on YouTube, it's actually ad free. It's you don't have to pay for it or anything. And it's not a flat Earth documentary; it's a globe Earth documentary, but it gets into like geocentrism, which is sort of like halfway house between like heliocentrism and flat Earth. Like it's right in the middle. It's actually a really good starting point for people like you, I think.
That would be awesome, man. And if you wouldn't mind sending me stuff, I would actually really appreciate that. And just
Yeah,
just a
real quick.
question: are there any like are there like avenues of thought that I should maybe avoid that's not necessarily credible?
Yes.
Um,
Don't just go
yeah,
on YouTube and search flat Earth because you're going to get all the stuff that's like trying to debunk flat Earth per se. You're not going to actually find any information, but just we have to give you the actual names of channels to actually look up. Otherwise, you won't find them.
yeah. If you go to YouTube or Google and type in flat Earth, you'll get like top 10 reasons why the Earth can't be flat or
Gotcha.
whatever, right? And this is why I usually offer to just kind of middleman that for you, where I can just send you people that I think make very good flat Earth content, and I don't get money from it. They might get like ad revenue from it, but I guarantee you it's not much. Um, and you can just like be your own. You can watch it at your leisure, you know, that kind of thing. But
Yeah,
I
yeah, for
also can
sure.
send you like a few PDFs on like geocentrism, and I know a lot. And I'm not even trying to. I don't know what level of intelligence you have, or like some of the stuff even goes over my head.
Oh,
So what
it's
you
super
can
low
also
for me.
do.
Don't set the bar high.
Well, no, I respect that, bro. I respect it. But what you can also do is you can have like ChatGPT or like AI like summarize it for you,
Yeah, no, no,
and
I
that's
can do
equally valuable as well. I wouldn't frown upon that.
No, 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 for sure. I'm all for like doing diligent research. It's just with this, it is like considered sort of, I guess, an obscure topic for people outside of it. So like coming into it can kind of seem like, where do I even like, where do I turn to figure out what's going on here?
Yeah, if you I think you have to follow me back. I followed you, and I think you have to follow me back before I can message you. But if you or you can message Angels. He can send you some stuff. Angels also has amazing videos describing a lot of different stuff. He makes his own videos. I need to get on that train and start doing that, but I'm behind. There's also a guy named Caleb.fe on here. He makes amazing videos. But like, just avoid anything that looks like mainstream, quote unquote, right?
Yeah, no, I
Like, obviously you're going away from the mainstream narrative. You don't want to go towards the mainstream sources for this, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
All right,
And
well,
I'll try to remember to like send you some stuff.
yeah. If I don't hear from you, I'll send you a message. But I'm gonna hop off of here, guys. I really appreciate you letting me hop up here and be inquisitive. And thanks for not being total dick.
Next time, if you come up,
Oh, thank you for not being a total dick.
take it, man.
Yeah, of course, man.
If you want to come up next time, dude, we'll have some more discussions. We can go really in depth about a lot of things. Hey, watch this, Solly. This is funny, right? As we were talking about, right? Dude, I drew a line all the way across Australia, and watch this. Look at the elevation profile. So wait, you're telling me mean sea level's a straight line?
Yeah, that's so bad, bro.
Oh shit! So it just tells you, man. Google Earth is a flat map wrapped around a ball. Come on.
Yeah.
So bad.
It's good that you got guests now. This is nice.
Yeah, let's move on. Shit. I am looking for globe earthers, guys. So if you're a flat earther in the waiting guest thing, just remove yourself for now. You can come up probably after the live and that. But I like to get in a few good discussions and debates first. So I'll have Solly up, but that's about the limit for now. David, what's going on, man? Do you believe the Earth? Hello.
Hey, how are you going? Thank you for letting me in.
Yeah, good, man. Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I just saw, that's why I jumped out before. I saw your title, Earth Flat Scientific Debate, Opposition Only. Yeah, I saw the opposition only just, and then I kind of bailed. I didn't want to embarrass it'll take up room, but I believe it's flat. And yeah, I don't want to like oppose the globe or get into debates with people, but
that's all good, man. We'll
you know, my P1000 showed me recently that my Nikon showed me so much, and I could go on for hours about this, but look, I don't want to take up the room. You're in opposition, so thank you. I appreciate it.
No worries, man. I'll drop you down. Yeah, well, I've got a 1000 and a 900 infrared, and yeah, I know what you mean.
That's funny. Yeah, you don't say.
Yeah. Terry, what's going on? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? Hello? This is definitely...
Wait, what is this guy's name? No.
Yeah,
Hello?
5 followers? No.
This is what's up, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I believe the Earth is round.
Like a pizza?
What?
Like a pizza or what?
Pizza?
Yeah, a pizza is round. Breaking news: a pizza is round. Yes, so like a pizza or what? You said round.
A pizza is round.
Right. So is the Earth like a pizza?
Oh, my bad. It's a spear.
Is this guy real?
A pizza is a sphere?
No, the Earth is a spear. Pizza is round.
A sphere pizza, bro. It's a hell of a business model.
Wow, just wow. Hell of a business one. All right, man. This is crazy. What's up? Is it Marie?
Yes,
Are you a flat earther?
I am neither. I am in the middle trying to figure it out. Is this a forum for me?
Well, I guess so. Why do you think it's a globe still?
I really am leaning more toward the flat, but I'm not sure. So, as I said, I am in the middle. I see pictures of the globe that are far, far away. We never ever get up close, even from the space station, from Artemis, who went into space. Perfect opportunities to show us one way or another, but we didn't get that. So, with
All
that
right, so
being said, I'm
let me
sorry.
just okay, let's start simply, right? The Earth is claimed to be a sphere of a certain size, which means it curves at 8 inches per mile squared, meaning every 10 miles distance over the Earth, there should be a drop of 66.6 feet. Uh, so if we see too far geometrically, then it's good evidence that it's not curving, and we've got a lot of examples of that. I usually pull up this one as my new go-to. It's just a photo taken by everyday normal people that have taken a photo of a mountain. But if we plug in these details, it was taken from 400 meters above sea level and 296 kilometers to the mountains. If we plug that into an Earth curve calculator, it tells us that there should be 3,957 meters worth of vertical drop curvature. And the mountains are less than that at 3,841 meters. So simply put, these mountains should not be visible. The tops of these tallest peaks should be below the Earth's curve, 116 meters, but we're seeing,
May I interject?
yeah.
You're using calculators and, different things. I am simply speaking about those who have gone into space that can show us pictures, show us video,
Nobody's
show us.
miss
No one's gone
miss
to
the
space.
yeah, the claim is that nobody's gone to space, right?
Well,
And
so my claim is that if they say they have gone to space,
Yeah, that's a cool story.
what
If I show you a
evidence?
video, if I show you a video or photo of a live feed of me in Hogwarts, is Harry Potter real? And the answer
No,
is
it's
no.
not. But if you allow me, I get all of that. I watched every single Harry Potter movie there is, read every book
what the
from
fuck?
cover to cover, some in 2 days, depending on the thickness. But if you hear me, my thought is we can hypothesize all we want, but the question is when there is a way to prove it one way or another, no one has done it. And
I have done it.
the one
I have done it.
person that can prove it would be those who go into
No,
space.
miss,
What?
can I
I'm,
please? I'm
I'm
sorry. I'm
sorry.
really
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Are you a flat earther? Or
yeah. Yeah, I've been a flat earther for 10 years. You came to a flat earth live to ask questions. I'm just here to help you out a little bit. So, what Angels was showing you, and I just had to I don't mean to be rude. I just got to mute you so that we can you're talking about Harry Potter and stuff, not really relevant, right? So, Angels was showing you a definitive way that you could prove this yourself. He was showing you a mountain. Can you unmute? You can unmute.
Yeah, no, go ahead. Cool.
Okay. He was showing you a mountain that should have been visibly obstructed, meaning it should have been below the curvature of the earth. Now, clearly, that picture shows the mountain, right? So this means that the earth is not curving at the rate at which they claim it should be. Okay? That's what he was doing with the calculations. That's what the significance was with all of that. What you're talking about is trusting an anonymous person to go really high up in the sky and take a picture for you. That's not logical when there is math that we can go out and test ourselves, right? Like, why would we trust if I took your money and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go buy some food for you," and then I never came back with it, like that's the kind of thing that we're talking about here. Like, you're trusting other people that you don't know to go get pictures for you, and then come back and you're just trusting their word, right? When I'm saying that you can just like test this yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You gotta unmute. I've sent you an invite, you gotta unmute. But yeah, like anybody can take a photo of that mountain, provided the conditions are correct and it's a clear enough day to see the mountain with the sun beyond it. There are other examples of other mountains where you can go visit on a specific day and you'll see the mountain. If it's not cloudy, like you'll see it. And geometrically it should be below the curve. So it's a straight up Snoop Dogg fallacy. You don't need to get high to see the curvature of the earth. You could literally, like I said, you measure it from the floor. We've done that. It's not curving. Like I said, you don't need to go up in space and rely on anyone going into space, because the Earth should be curving from the ground upon which you stand. 10 miles is 66 feet of drop, which is like a 6-story building, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be measurable from the floor. I've gone out and tried to measure it. It's not there.
Yeah. Can you unmute? We've sent you multiple invites to unmute. I know both of us have at this point.
I don't think she can.
I feel like she wanted to do a majority of the talking and not a lot of the listening. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she was mad. She didn't seem.
Yeah, well, I mean, if we're talking about you reading Harry Potter books from cover to cover, I feel like we've lost the plot. You know what I mean? Like,
I used an analogy of Harry Potter, but it's like, anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But that's not like, we don't need your entire like library and every book that you've read. Who cares, right?
Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
Hello. How old are you?
I'm 43.
You sound like the last 18-year-old that said he was like 40.
Are you serious? That's funny. No, I'm 43, dude.
All right, man. Do you believe the Earth's a
I
globe?
was born in 1982.
Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
I really don't know. But I've been listening to you, and I just kind of wanted to join in. But I'm just kind of listening, and
okay. So why do you think it's a globe?
Oh, I'm sorry?
Why do you think it's a globe? What's still holding you to it?
Oh, I didn't say I think it is. I just don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has really convinced me of what it is. You know, like, but I have listened to some of your stuff, and you make a lot of good points. So I'm just kind of like, I just want to kind of join in and kind of listen. I want to listen more than put my 2 cents in, because I don't really know too much, you know. But I did have a question though. Okay, I know I you know, I'm not sophisticated like all you other guys, you know. I'm just but I was wondering, like, do you think? So if the Earth is flat, okay, like, so what do you think about like rotation, like Earth maybe rotating or something like that?
Is
that false?
Yeah, the Earth's not in motion. There's no evidence for the Earth's motion scientifically.
So, like, is there any proof that whether it does rotate or it doesn't rotate?
Yeah, there is evidence. So if you put an accelerometer on your table, on a stationary
What's
table.
that? I don't know what that is.
It's an accelerometer detects change of direction or acceleration, which is change of direction. So if you're on a spinning merry-go-round, you put an accelerometer on a spinning merry-go-round and spin it, it's going to detect that change over time. You put an accelerometer on your table, it doesn't detect the Earth spinning. So very simply put, it's not spinning because there's no scientific evidence for that. We've never felt the Earth move, yet they claim it's spinning and changing its orbital rate, which is so.
Okay.
If you're in a car,
okay, I'm sorry. Yeah.
If you're in an aircraft and it starts turning, you're going to feel it, especially if it's going about 1,000 miles an hour. And if that aircraft slows down, you're going to feel it.
I don't know. I don't fly, so I don't. But I okay, like 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 I don't know what
Let's do
the
that.
thing
Wait,
you were
wait,
talking
one
about.
second.
Like,
Let's
can I
do this.
ask a question? Like, what if you went ahead and
1 second.
like say like
Holy moly! Let's do this. Right. Let's do this.
He's trolling, bro. No
Yeah.
chance.
Like, so listen,
It's a low follower account.
Gambit. Why do you think it's spinning? Like, I've given you evidence why it's not spinning. Why do you actually think it's spinning then?
Do you
Curious.
know what interferometry is, Gambit?
You got to unmute, man. You got excited.
This is where he gets angry and doesn't talk to us anymore.
Yeah, this is where
And
he
then
just...
he'll run away and be like, "Flat Earthers don't answer questions. All they do is mute and block people. They won't let me monologue about shit that doesn't matter."
Fuck, you sounded like him.
Did I?
Yeah. All right. You know what?
Literally zero intention. I just...
That was literally... That was his voice. Literally.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you sound like that.
Danielle, what's going on? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Hi. Do I believe the Earth is flat?
A globe.
I have thought that.
You have what now?
I have thought the Earth was flat.
Me too.
Right. So, do you think it's a globe?
Do you think it's what?
Oh my gosh! Have a nice day.
A globe?
She's not in this dimension with us.
Nope.
Oh, Earth's flat scientist.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
So bad.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna work.
So we were speaking earlier, and he got muted because he got a bit excited. But yeah. So you don't need to listen, Maria. Are you there?
Yes.
All right. We don't need to rely on anyone but ourselves to prove the Earth's a globe or flat, right? So you don't need to wait for the government to go up to a space vacuum that violates natural laws to prove anything. We've measured it. We've measured the Earth from the floor, and it's not curving.
Respectfully, I have done none of what you've done, and I applaud you first of all to be able to do it. And I listen to you and people like you because I don't have the ability to do what you do. So I rely on hearing people with a different perspective.
Wait, but you do have the ability to do what we do. It's not that hard. You just buy a high power zoom camera, like a P900 or infrared P900 preferably, and you do long distance observations on a clear day, and you look at where you were looking, like you measure it out on Google Earth, get the distance, and you work out how much curvature there should be using an Earth curve calculator, and you either debunk the globe or not.
Do you see how difficult? Now that would be for someone who possibly lives their lives to prove a point.
Can I simplify this?
May
Can I
I-
simplify this? Can I make it like way easier than that?
May I just
Like,
say one thing and then I'll be
You're just
quiet.
gonna tell us that you're just gonna appeal to ignorance. I don't want to hear
No.
that.
So why would you call me that when I am so
I didn't call you
hard
that. I
trying
said
to
I didn't call you that. I said it's an appeal to ignorance. It's a fallacy,
I
right?
am so hard trying to agree with
Okay.
you guys and I
If you
can't get my
just
words out.
if you just let other people talk, I can explain what I meant by that, right? So an appeal to ignorance is saying I don't know how that works, therefore I can't do it, right? That's what an appeal to ignorance is via the definition of the word ignorance. It's okay. It's okay. Like, that wouldn't mean to insult you, bro. Just listen.
No, it didn't. But I
Okay,
agree
well,
with
you
you.
acted like it did. So let's just move on.
I promise
Why
you
are
it didn't, and don't pause me. I promise you it didn't. I do not believe the earth is round. I do not.
Okay, good. That's actually okay. You're 50% of the way there. Now, I just want to talk about something that's much more simpler that like the average person can figure out. You'd have to be like, 5-year-olds could do this. All right. So, water, okay, in a large body, your bathtub, your swimming pool, a pond near your house, will seek its level. Has anybody ever shown that to you, or have you seen that? Right? You've seen water, right? You've seen water in a
Yeah, they call it gravity.
what?
Gosh. Yeah. Well, this it's not gonna work.
I promise you didn't offend me.
Oh boy. All right, guys, we gotta move on, man. This is crazy.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
All right, guys, let's all spam the likes, hold your finger down in the host box, repost live, share it to live. This is not good. Like we're just, I actually want to have an intellectual discussion with someone that like knows something.
Where's the college kids? You know?
I remember there was a bunch, and then they never came back after we flat smacked.
Yeah, every time I've talked to a college kid. Okay, that's not gonna work. Every time I've talked to a college kid, it's like I get to talk to them one time, and then I never see them again ever in my life. It's weird.
It's like when you debate an honest pilot, and then they never come back.
Yeah,
You never see them again.
it's so sad. It's like, there's this one guy, I really like him. His name is Philip. I see him like every 6 months. It's like, where do you go? Oh, God.
Wow. Yeah, that's not going to work, buddy. What about tornadoes? What about them? What about them? What about them?
What about cheeseburgers? They're curved.
But if the Earth's flat,
Nigger!
Whoa, dude.
Got me again. I blocked. Oh my gosh. No, Marie, I'm sorry, man. I can't.
Marie, water always seeks its level. Airplanes don't adjust for curvature. Infrastructure doesn't adjust for curvature. Whales can communicate up to 10,000 miles via sonar, and radar and microwave frequency transmissions would be mathematically and technologically impossible if the Earth was curving. Okay?
Yeah, I mean,
see how easy it is when you're not interrupting me?
Hey, what's up, man?
Are you like underwater or something?
Yo.
Dude, are you on a Nokia or something?
Yeah, I love when we talk to people that live in Atlantis. It's my favorite.
Oh, man. You meant to tell me they got that clear signal in 69, but we have...
Yeah.
Jake, what's going on, man? Do you believe that's a globe? Hello?
Of course I do.
Oh, of course.
Whoa.
All right, of course you...
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Now,
yeah, why wouldn't I?
Are you aware? Because pilots treat the Earth as flat and stationary, and all of aviation treats the Earth as flat and stationary. Now, why would that be?
How do they do that? Can you explain how they treat the Earth flat and stationary?
Yeah, so when they fly over the Earth, they assume the ground to be flat.
They travel using longitude and latitude, right?
Which was the 2D dimensional plane. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no Z-axis on latitude and longitude, right? Bro. Jake, there's no Z-axis on latitude and longitude.
So don't longitude lines converge at a point? What do you mean there's no Z-axis, bro?
Well, you know X and Y.
It's an XY coordinate system. It's an XY coordinate system.
Jake, X and Y, right? That's a 2D
Can you
plane.
explain how you would need depth?
Jake, two-dimensional plane.
Why would
X
you
and
need
Y.
depth?
X and Y. Okay, let me show you why you'd need depth.
I can hear you. I understand. Explain
Yeah,
why.
let me show you why you would need depth. Because if the Earth is curving down in a way, you need to adjust for that. Now they don't do that in aviation. So when they fly, every single pilot I've debated.
Okay, so
And the ones
could they just fly to the moon?
One second. So they don't need to adjust for a drop.
If they don't adjust, can they just fly
It's
off
almost
of
like
the
I was
dome?
trying to get a sentence in on my own life, man. It's crazy. So yeah, they assume the Earth to be flat. Like, imagine this line is the Earth, and they fly over that. They fly over mean sea level. Now, is mean sea level, Jake, curved, or is it flat?
Of course
Also,
it's
for
curved
what
'cause
it's
Earth
worth,
is
I
curved.
googled
So
it,
if they
and
don't
yes, hold on, but just a second. I
So,
googled it, and yes,
when do
latitude
I
and
get to
longitude.
talk?
Just after I correct you on this one thing that you were wrong about, right? X, Y, you want a big, I can big box for like 2 seconds and just show you, super simple. This is, X, Y axis. You can't read it, unfortunately, but you can Google it yourself. Latitude and longitude is an X, Y coordinate system. There's no Z axis. You're welcome.
And
Yeah,
X,
why
Y,
do you need C?
X, Y is a flat plane, two-dimensional plane. So, yeah, so
You
do
still
you
haven't
find it
answered
funny?
my
Do
question.
you find it funny that
So,
in
hey,
aviation,
didn't I get a chance to talk there, fatty?
like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing?
Bro,
Are you okay, Jake? Are you
the
okay?
plane doesn't.
You
When
need
does it
therapy,
hit the
bro.
dome?
Do you need a counselor? Are you okay?
When does it hit the dome, bro?
Did your dad hug you?
Are you guys okay? Are you upset because I'm asking too hard of a question?
Well,
You
actually,
haven't asked anything that was remotely difficult. You've
The
just
plane
demonstrated a
doesn't
lack
have
of.
to adjust for curve. When does it hit the dome? Can you just fly to the moon?
What?
Oh my god! What? You haven't answered my question. Can you fly to the moon? Why can't you fly to the moon then?
Dude, these people aren't real, bro. This has to be like a dream. I'm dreaming.
Hey, I have a question.
So do I, man. You look like both flavor.
I'm in the middle, but I have a question about
I
globe
really
Earth.
don't believe you're in the middle, man.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you.
What about the Aureolus effect or the Coriolis effect? Whatever the fuck
The
it is?
Aureolus, is that the one with like chocolate and vanilla icing in the middle?
Is he going to?
I love that. I love the Aureolus.
Is he
effect.
going to?
Dude, stop making fun of me, please.
There you go. So, hang on. Coriolis, right? You mean the apparent deflection of an object in a rotating system? That one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so if I throw a ball on a merry-go-round, it deviates. If I throw a ball on the Earth, does the Earth rotate under it?
Say it again, please.
If I'm on the spinning merry-go-round and I throw a ball, it deviates because the merry-go-round spun under the ball. If I do that on the Earth, does the Earth rotate under the ball?
No.
Oh, okay. So no Coriolis.
Oh.
No. So now this
All right,
thing.
thank you.
Oh, wait. Now this thing that's meant to be proving we're turning doesn't happen. Now you're saying.
TMW said false analogy.
False analogy, dude. Reading the comments is not going to help you. I gave you an example of Coriolis.
Okay, I'm sorry, dude.
and then I asked you an example on the Earth, and you denied it. You said it doesn't happen. So does the Earth have Coriolis? Yes or no?
No, listen, I joined because TMW is too afraid to join to debate you. So I said, give me something to tell him, and I said that. That's why I said the comment that he typed.
You just got destroyed on that.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Are you a flat Earth?
well.
I'm so confused, dude. What the hell?
Dude, you gotta pay flat earthers to come and debate us for you guys? That's how desperate you are? Dude, that's bad, bro.
What the hell?
He's a flat earther. Pretty sure.
Is he? Okay, man.
He or she. Yeah.
Hello? I think he's there.
I mean, I really wanted to learn more about the Aureolus effect.
Did he say Aureolus?
He said Aureolus. Yeah.
I didn't catch that. That's funny.
Yeah, it's the one with like chocolate and vanilla. That's my favorite.
I thought he said Coriolis. I thought he said it properly anyway.
You said when a plane flies, right? They have to adjust for the if the Earth was like a globe, right?
Yeah, they don't adjust.
They do adjust.
No, they don't.
They do.
Temperature. They
How
They
how
point
do they
slightly,
how do they
point
adjust
slightly
for
downward.
what?
They point it downwards at like a low angle.
Where? When?
When? They never do that. They actually have it at 2 degrees nose up. So wait, is it 2 degrees nose up in relation to the horizon, pointing the plane down?
No, it's not pointing 2 degrees up. It's pointing 2 degrees down.
It's pointing no.
What?
Tell
So
that to
planes.
the-
So how do planes take off and stay at the same elevation if their nose is always pointed down?
Well, they're only pointed 2 degrees down when they're already up in the air.
Oh, dude, stop. I could show you pilots explaining this, dude, that I've debated that they have a 2 degrees nose up, and the instrumentation.
Who are the pilots that are explaining this?
And the pitch data doesn't show a 2 degrees nose down. It shows a 2 degrees nose up, buddy. So what do you
know? Clark, hold on a second. Do you know? You're gonna Google your next talking point. Brilliant. Do you know why do you know why planes have to have their nose tilted 2 degrees up? It's to cause lift. It has to have drag, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to stay. Because planes don't technically fly; they glide, right? They use air resistance and like drag to maintain elevation, right? And then it's like pitch and yaw outside of that, and they pitch 2 degrees up. That's like a perfect steel man of how airplanes fly.
Yeah,
within reason. Right?
Watch. Actually, you know what? Luke sent me a good video today. I gotta bring it up. Actually, watch this. He sent me
Shout out to Luke.
He sent me a pilot flying, and the fucking attitude indicator shows the 2 degrees nose up. Hey, bud, is that a 2 degrees nose down or up? Do you think?
Gravity.
Did he just leave? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he definitely.
I didn't even catch that.
I thought you kicked him. My bad.
That's hilarious. Well, they fly 2 degrees nose down. What?
Yeah, so they don't fly, basically, is what you're saying.
They take off and just nosedive. What the fuck?
Y'all know they think the bait y'all because they ain't smart enough to understand.
This is the guy that's like he's underwater.
Yeah, he lives in Atlantis, bro.
We can't hear you, man. You gotta like, I don't know what you have to do to help that, but
learn how to swim. I don't
know. Yeah, get a snorkel like the astronauts.
Get a snorkel
like the astronauts.
Yeah, blow bubbles in space, bro. Bubbles in space.
Didn't we just debate this guy?
Luke Skywalker still owes me $500 because he couldn't explain.
Okay,
I didn't hear
maybe you should take that up with him, and I doubt it. I doubt that that's true. You guys always say there was a guy in the chat that said if you can name the instrument that we measure the dip angle from, I'll give you $10. And I was like, Theodolite, Cash App's in my bio, and then he called me a liar. It's like what? Crazy, bro.
And also, we converted the guy because he said if we could give him the number to this arbitrary math question, which we gave, he'd become a flat earther. So I guess we won him over.
Yeah, the square root of 36. I had to conquer that conundrum. Yeah.
This is so
Planes
bad.
don't need resistance to maintain altitude, bro. You guys literally have no idea how engineering works at all.
Doesn't need
It's
resistance.
insane.
It doesn't. So it could fly to vacuum. It doesn't need resistance. But they're so dumb.
Oh my god,
it's so stupid.
dude! This whole live is a clip.
I know. It's just like I'm telling you, I need to archive these lives, man.
Dude, you need to start downloading them and just post them on YouTube. You won't regret it. I promise you.
Bill, hello, are you there?
Damn, Antarctica must be a really, or I'm sorry, Antarctica. Atlantis must be a really busy place.
It's another Atlantean. Oh my gosh. Another snorkel.
Another snorkeler?
Fuck, I'm gonna go live at this time more often.
Dude, this is incredible.
What the hell's going on? Oh my god.
You know, imagine like you're in the ocean and you're drowning and you're like, shit, I gotta get on this TikTok live. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta tell them that the Earth is moving.
Yeah. Man. All right, guys, we've almost got 200 people. If we all hold your finger down the host box, if you haven't already, repost the live, share the live to people that pop up on the list, and spam the likes, guys. If we all spam likes to get to 100K, I guarantee you, like 5 people will show up, and maybe one of them would want to request up. Because, guys, if we all spam the likes together, I'm telling you, it actually really helps the algorithm. Oh, look, Jake wants to come back up. Poor guy. Jake, man, I don't know, man. We've already debated. Like, unless you want to debate me instead of like bringing up Luke Flatwalker, dude, that'd be good. But so, Jake, what's up, man? You believe the Earth's a globe, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh my gosh, another Atlantean? Hello?
Yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 44.
Oh yeah, okay. Is the horizon geometric curvature of the Earth, or is it an optical location?
The horizon is the optical location where the ground meets the sky.
So it's created by Earth curvature or eyesight?
Well, it wouldn't happen on flat Earth because things would just phase into a fuzziness.
Bro, that's not what I asked you. Is it created by Earth curvature or eyesight?
Yeah. Yes, it's created by Earth's curve.
Okay. So
the flattest Earth curve I've ever seen.
Let me get this straight, right? So
you're
let me show you an illustration, right? So you're telling me that this hallway, which by the way has a vanishing point and a horizon, if we remove these walls and imagine this is a Walmart that's 100 miles in length, it's going to have a flat horizon all the way around you, and it's ramping up just like the sea does, right? Just like the beach does. So let me ask you, when that boat there in the distance goes over that line, is it physically obstructed by the Earth curvature?
Yeah, and my question, 100 miles. So 100 miles, if Earth curves 1 degree every 69 miles, you're talking about less than 2 degrees.
Yeah, and 1 degree of curvature is like 3,000 feet of vertical drop. So yeah. But my question to you was, if that boat goes over that line, it's going behind the curvature of the Earth, right? Getting physically obstructed?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's been disproven. Are you aware of that?
Okay, so if you move that boat back to your theoretical hallway, when does it start appearing bottom up on a flat plane?
At the vanishing point, just as it does at this horizon. So watch this, right? You said that it does go behind the curve. Now, do you see a boat in the distance?
I don't see a boat.
So it's behind the curve then, according to what you said. Now let's zoom in, right? And we start seeing a boat again. Now, we've got a bit of a problem.
That's a little boat.
It is a little boat. A little boat that should be behind the curve. So
where's the bottom?
The bottom.
Why should it be behind the curve? How far is it away?
Hey, Jake, do you know what displacement is?
Yeah, I know what displacement is. Do you?
What is displacement?
Displacement is the amount that's offset by another amount. Like if you have an air drum in water, like you can.
So we use that's good. That's fine. At least you get it right. So when we have a boat, right, it's causing displacement, right? That's what keeps it buoyant.
Yeah.
All right. So in other words, half of the boat, maybe the half that you're looking for, is in the water.
Right, Jake?
Of course, naturally, some of the.
Then why did you? So then why did you ask where the bottom of the boat was?
Because it's missing. You know what I mean?
You just agreed, but hang on. You just agreed with us that it obviously would be missing because of displacement.
Missing.
Did you guys think we were talking about a hovercraft?
Jake, dude, you just said that the boat is displacing the water, so obviously the bottom of the boat's missing then,
I
right?
didn't say anything about displacement. He did.
Right, but you just agreed that the boat is displacing water, right?
That's
Do you
how
know?
boats
Do you know
stay
how we
afloat.
cause Jake? Do you know how we cause displacement with boats?
Tell me, please.
We put half of the boat, you know, typically the bottom half, in the water, bro.
Yeah, so the bottom of the boat's never visible if it's in the water. So, but my question to you is, instead of deflecting to anything but what we're saying, was the
think I
boat behind
thought
the
we were
curve of
talking
the
about a
Hey,
hovercraft?
Jake. Was the boat behind the curve? Yes or no?
No, that's too close.
Oh, welcome to Flat
Oh.
Earth. So now it was too far away to see. It wasn't behind the curve, right?
You just zoomed out. You used a wide angle. I could do this.
Yeah.
with-
So it wasn't behind the curve then. It was too far to see. Yes.
So if I put a lighter at the end of my driveway
Can
and
you just
zoom
answer
out,
the
is
question,
it
bro? Can you just answer my simple question? It was too far away to see then. It wasn't behind the curve, correct?
No. It's
No.
not a big enough boat. You
And
lost
to answer
because
your,
listen,
to answer
listen.
your other
lost all
question,
the
bro.
sides of the boat.
To
It
answer
didn't
your
go
other
over.
question, hold on, Jake. To answer your other question, yeah, bottom up obstruction, you technically probably could. I wouldn't know. A lighter might be too small, but if you have like something a little bit taller, like a thermos or something, and you put it at the end of a flat driveway or a flat road, and you zoom in and zoom out with it with a nice camera, you can get it to disappear and reappear bottom up. You can also take a coin on a flat surface and do the same thing.
Okay, at what distance?
I've done that, Jake. Jake, calm down, Jake. I've done bottom up obstruction on a flat surface, and I can show you that. But I need you to concede that this boat was too far away to see, and it wasn't behind earth curvature.
No, you lost sight of it because of angular size.
So not because of earth curvature, then.
Not because of earth curve. No.
Okay, so when someone else now from now on, when someone asks you if a boat goes behind the curvature of the earth, what's your answer going to be?
No, I could show you. You want me to show you a ship going behind Earth's curve?
Yeah, I can show you a ship right now. Okay, watch.
Yeah,
I'll do the same thing with the. It's amazing, right? Because I can do the same thing with the ship. Now, watch this, Jake. When the top of a ship's beyond the horizon, behind the Earth curve, is the top of the ship behind the Earth curve?
Are you ever going to tell me at what distance things start
Hey,
disappearing?
on
bottom up?
screen, yeah, we can do distances after, but you're gonna have to concede this one. So, when the top of a big ship is below the Earth's
that's
curvature, buddy, pay attention, because you're just gonna get blocked at this point. You're irrelevant to me now. You're becoming super irrelevant because you got disproven on that one. Now you're invoking a bigger ship. So, when a bigger ship, the top of it is behind the Earth's curvature, can you pull the top of the ship back?
Can I pull the top of the ship back? Why can't I pull the whole ship back?
When
That's
it's
the question.
behind, look, answer the question. I can answer that. Just answer mine first, please.
Half the boat is in
When the
water.
top,
We established this, Jake.
when the
Your
top of
question
a
doesn't
large
make
ship
sense
is
to me, sorry.
behind the Earth curvature, when you see it disappear bottom up and the top is now gone, is the top behind Earth curvature?
You mean when the whole
He can't do it. He can't do it. Yeah, when the whole thing's gone and the top's gone, is the top behind Earth curvature?
Yeah.
Okay,
If
great.
you can't see the
Great. So no top,
then it's
no
behind
middle, no middle, and there's the ship. Now, do you see the top of the ship?
proving a globe. This is a great
Hang
picture.
on. Oh, whoa. Wait, hey. You said to use a bigger ship.
Welcome.
You just said the top of the ship would be behind Earth curvature. We didn't see the top of the ship, and I couldn't see with my naked eye. Now, was the top of this ship behind Earth curvature?
I have a question for Jake. Jake, were the birds behind the curve of the
No,
Earth
it wasn't.
too? Were the birds
No, they're
behind the
not.
curve?
You think the top of that ship is behind Earth's curve?
Why couldn't I
Were
see
the
it,
birds
Jake?
So you don't understand.
Wait, Jake, wait.
So you honestly
Why
don't.
can't I, wait, stop, Jake. Why can't I see the top of the ship
I
now?
haven't
Why can't I see the top of it? The ship, why?
because of angular size.
Angular. Yeah, well, thank you. Yep, thank you. Angular resolution. Yeah, exactly. So we used a bigger ship now, and now again, it's angular resolution. Yeah, welcome to Flat Earth. Thank you. You just agreed it. Yeah.
Only thing that ain't flat is your mama's eye.
I mean, he waited a long time for that one. That must have been important.
No. I'm that important to these people, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, guys.
Relatable.
He wanted to use a bigger object. We used the bigger object, and his conclusion was the same as the small object. Oh no, it was just too far to see. Yeah, that's my argument. Yeah, exactly. It was too far away to see. It wasn't behind Earth curvature. Welcome to flat Earth. The horizon is not Earth curvature, guys. It's the limitations of your vision. Bottom-up disappearance can happen on a flat surface. Amazing, but
I
it's
wish I could double think. That would be cool.
guys, this here, I can give you like 5 different examples at least on bottom-up disappearance on a flat surface. First of all is lensing in the atmos. The atmos over distance acts as a lens. It magnifies. So things in the distance can appear larger, and they also lower because of that too. You see, these windmills in the back look bigger, they're lower. And then again, with a lens, you can move backwards and the bottoms of things start disappearing. Amazing, right? You can walk away on a flat surface and disappear bottom up. The atmos has optical effects like that where it obscures the bottoms of objects in the distance.
I've never seen that one with the orange. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is, yeah. So look at this, guys. A perfectly flat road with perfectly flat guardrails, we lower the camera down and we get miraging, which causes bottom-up disappearance and the optical effect of curvature. Globies think that this is actual curvature. It's not. It's an optical effect. So again, bottom-up disappearance. Look at this. We're going to lower the camera down. The bottom of that boat disappears over a flat surface due to miraging and lensing. Now, this here is a flat running track that I've overlaid the horizon onto, and look at that. It matches perfectly. What do you know? So when these people walk away over this flat track, the bottoms of them are going to disappear. Not because of this track being curved at 2 feet over that distance, but simply due to angular resolution limits. Just like the guy said earlier, it wasn't visible because of angular resolution limits. Yeah. So the bottoms of these people are not visible due to angular resolution limits. Makes sense, right? Now watch this. People want to think that the horizon's curvature. Watch this. We zoom in. We put our camera about on a post. We zoom into that boat. All we're going to do now is take it off the post, lower it down, zoom in again. The bottom of the boat will be missing. Globies will say that that's Earth curvature, except the horizon in both examples is behind the boat. But they would claim, why is the boat missing? Why is the boat missing? Well, because we lowered our camera down. So, yeah.
Yeah, having the horizon behind the observation is always like the nail in the coffin, bro.
Yeah. So they can't claim it's Earth curvature because the horizon's not even in front of the boat. So that was like what, 5 or 6 different examples of flat surfaces with bottom-up construction. So, oh no, I'm starting to get. Anyway, let's move on. What we got here, guys? I am looking for opposition. Any opposition would be great, but it's pretty easy, guys. The horizon's not Earth curvature. Okay, if you're able to zoom past the horizon and see beyond it, you're not seeing behind a physical obstruction. You're just increasing angular resolution to an optical location created by eyesight.
Yo, Jake is down there freaking crying. Like he's losing sleep over this, bro. He's not commenting, but he's like just spamming requests. He's literally like, he's gonna be late for work in the morning.
Yeah. Unreal. Jake, you got cooked, bud. You got cooked. Jake, bud. Come on, man. You got cooked. We showed you like 6 different ways bottom-up obstruction happens on a flat surface. You wanted to use a bigger object. We used the bigger object, and you still said it was angular resolution. So welcome to Flat Earth, bud. At this point, you're just trying to get up here to try and get back at us somehow with another topic, another talking point that you are also probably going to get destroyed on. So, Jake, like, I know you... Watch this. I concede the last point that bottom-up obstruction happens on a flat surface, and we'll let you go on to the next point.
No, I had an honest question.
No, stop. Concede that we just showed you how bottom-up
You
structural
want
works.
opposition or not? Why do you cry about opposition, but you kick me?
Of course I kick you. You're dishonest. You're disingenuous. And you don't want to admit it. So enjoy your globe. What was that last guy? The other guy, Coriolis. That was funny as well.
Or
I
Orioles,
kid
bro.
you not, every single time someone comes up and invokes Coriolis, they always deny it. Because out of there, it's like this weird thing, man. And then it's like, but if you're in a plane and you throw a ball, it doesn't. It's like, yeah, man. If you're in a plane that's not moving, it's the same thing. And you just put yourself in a firmament. You just placed yourself in a firmament. Thanks. It's too easy, man. And also, by putting yourself in a plane that's moving, you don't observe Coriolis by doing that. The plane doesn't rotate under the ball, so you're denying it. All right, we've got some hope. Yeah, what's up, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? Good.
Hey, what's up, bro? I don't know if you remember our last when I came up here and debated, and I was basically giving you examples or whatever, but you said you can't recreate gas in a vacuum, right? And I think you were like, go look into that or whatever. You're telling me like it's never been done, and I fact checked. Say again. We last time.
I would have said you can't recreate a vacuum without a container.
Right, yeah, that's what it was. That's what, yeah. I looked into that and you were right. And it couldn't be done. And then I did the contrary. I did the opposite. I don't know if you know who David Latimer is. It's an enclosed terrarium that was like made in 1960. And like the last time you had water was like 1970. And until this day, everything is still alive and it's functioning perfectly. Dude, that.
Are you a flat earther now?
Yeah, it sounds crazy, but it's almost like Occam's razor. It's like the most common sense stance to take on it. And all I gotta say is I appreciate you, bro, because I was lost for a minute and now I see. So thank you, brother. Thank you for fighting the good fight, man. That's all I gotta say.
Welcome to flat earth, man. Welcome to flat earth. Take care, dude. See? I'm telling you, dude, this is why, dude, I'm like every second, third live I do now, someone comes up and they do exactly that, man. I looked into what you said and you're right. Yeah, I am right. Angels is right. I'm pretty sure I got a sticker for that too. It's an Angels is right sticker. There it is. Angels is right sticker, guys. Yes, I'm right. Yes, the Earth is a level topographical plane that's enclosed by the firmament. Welcome to flat Earth. Listen, I've got a homemade vacuum chamber here. Without the chamber, I don't have that vacuum. So, yeah, welcome to flat Earth. Blue, what's going on, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe? Hello? Hello?
Oh, they typed in the comments that it was an accident.
Oh. I heard like a weird hiss. I didn't know what that was. It sounded like a snake.
Yeah, I heard that too. It was almost like somebody whispered sorry, but I couldn't make it
okay,
out.
that's probably what it was.
Maybe.
All right, so yeah, like the lab. I like that. All right, guys, 171 people, 138K likes. Dude, there's no way we are not censored. You know what's funny? Like, there's new flat earthers around in TikTok that have about 1,000 followers. Like, I'm not sure if Stone is here, but he's fairly new to the TikTok app, whatever. And he's got about 1,000 followers, and he had 100 people in his live. And I'm thinking, dude, if he has 1,000 and he gets 100, and I've got over 60,000, I should have 6,000 people here at least. And I don't. Like, Blitz
Relatable.
PhD, dude. Blitz PhD absolute peanut gets at least 2K, no problem. We should have that. And that live you sent, remember, with Witsit on Pro? Yeah, back then it must have been better. They must have done something because that guy had 4,000 people.
I think they even started censoring Globe lives.
Yeah, because
You
it's
know?
like flat earthers go there and just dunk on them anyway.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Wouldn't
It's like,
care. That makes sense
yeah,
too.
they got to censor both sides of the debate, basically.
I think that's why anti-flat earthers get like nothing. They get like 30 people. That's it.
Yeah.
No one cares about them for one, but no, number two, that would make a lot of sense. They'd probably censor too.
Yeah, that's why when we go there, their viewer count triples. You know what I mean? It's
Exactly.
crazy.
Exactly. It's because of us being there. And it's funny, right? Because why don't they, like, what they're doing, why don't they just teach, like, the globe? Like, you know? Like, why? Okay. But if the earth was flat, no, just teach the globe.
Yeah.
Like, you know the clips are false. Sorry, you know the flat earth is obviously false and dumbest thing ever. Why are you talking about it?
Yep.
Like we see, that's the thing, right? We can sort of do it. We do it, but we're told it's a globe first. That's the difference.
Yeah, and every prompt that a Glober uses has something flat Earth related on it.
So funny.
It's always like prove the flat Earth or the Earth isn't flat or whatever, right?
Yeah. Oh, prove flat Earth, win $500, and then fucking pink owes me $500.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Exodus, what's going on? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Hey man, yeah, 100%.
100%. Shit, you're confident then.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any evidence that the horizon is geometric curvature of the Earth?
I was gonna ask you, can we debate this non-secularly? Since flat Earth theories reject science, I will not argue with science.
I reject science. So, one second. You think I reject science?
You reject relativity.
Relativity is not scientific.
What's that going to do with respect to the Earth?
Well, because if relativity is true, a flat Earth is impossible.
Yeah, okay, so let's get into relativity. Relativity is not scientific. It's a reification fallacy and a big in the question fallacy. So, like, what about relativity is scientific?
Well, not necessarily.
Let me rephrase that. How do you isolate and manipulate the fabric of a fourth dimensional concept and make it bend and warp?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
How do you isolate and manipulate the fourth dimensional fabric the fabric of a fourth dimensional concept and make it bend and warp?
Well, that's not my point at all.
That is okay. So wait. So in science,
wait,
right? Okay, so wait. Just don't freak out, right? I'll rephrase so you can like chill out, right? So, if the theory of relativity is true, that means that the fabric of space-time, which is a fourth dimensional concept, would have physical properties that would allow it to bend and warp. And I'm asking you for isolation of that causal agent, and you can manipulate it and prove that it's the cause for downward acceleration. That would be science. Correct?
Yeah, so just saying the word relativity and saying we deny it. Relativity is not a scientific claim. It's never been put under the scientific method. What was the independent variable that verified relativity and the bending and warping of space-time? Can you give that to us?
What do you mean by the
what is the scientific method?
Whoa. Hang on. Wait. Exodus, you came up and said that we deny science. What is the scientific method?
I couldn't exactly remember it off the top of my head.
So you can't debate science.
So you can't debate science. You don't know what it is. See ya. So you deny science. So the guy that came up and said we deny science doesn't know what science is.
Huh.
What do you know? Wow.
It's almost like I get like the most sincerest feeling of deja vu. It's almost like that's happened before.
Bro, you come up and you say we deny science. We're not going to talk about it. You didn't even know what science is. How can you, like, bro, you're lost in the sauce, bud. Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean, what do I mean by that?
Relativity is anything but scientific. It's a Band-Aid on a broken leg at best.
Yeah. It's the most pseudo-scientific thing. I want to ask that guy, why did they even propose relativity? Why did they even do that?
Because of Mercury.
More like because of Marcus and Morley.
Well, yeah, that too, and perihelion shift of Mercury, but it's a couple things, but yeah.
Yeah. Fuck. No one would know who Albert Einstein was if it wasn't for Albert Michelson.
Yep, facts. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he stole that dude's first name. He stole everything else.
That's I was thinking about that. I reckon they're like mocking us on that. I reckon Einstein is not even his first name's not even real. And Einstein, one rock. Wait, one rock? You mean the euphemism for someone who's got a rock for a brain? That's really interesting.
Yeah, and we go around calling people Einstein in relevance to their intelligence.
And it means like basically someone who's stupid. And if you look at any of his like lectures or anything that I've seen, he's always reading off a piece of paper like it's a script that he's just reading.
Yeah,
it's really weird. It's like I don't even think he was that. I don't know. I think he was just a puppet.
Oh, for sure, 1,000,000%. I mean, he worked at a patent office, bro. Like, it wouldn't surprise me, even if the official story is true. It wouldn't surprise me if people came in there with patents and he just like read it and just like, you know what I mean, just copied and pasted it.
Stole it. Basically, just stole it. Hiking, what's going on, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
No.
Oh, this dude is the biggest troll, bro. He's not gonna let you talk.
Well, he said no, so I guess he doesn't want to debate. He doesn't believe the globe.
He didn't. I love when they don't even listen to the question and they answer incorrectly. It's my favorite.
He's blocked.
I love when they do that. When like they're so prepared to disagree with you.
Yeah. Is the sky blue? Oh well,
No.
when the sun sets, it becomes kind of orange. So no. It's like they'll argue with us just to argue with us because it's us. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. Yeah, I forget the example I was thinking of, but there's one that happened recently, and it's like, dude, if a Glober would have asked another Glober that question, you'd agree with them, right? Or if a Glober said it, you'd agree with them. But because it's a flat earther telling you, it's like you can't. It's like an error in your computing system. Like it doesn't function. It's crazy.
Funny, that last guy that did about the science, man, that's so funny.
I love that. That's my favorite.
You guys deny science. He doesn't even know what science is.
Yeah, and then he brings up relativity, which is like theoretical.
The most unscientific claim ever, and he's saying that it's science. This is what I mean, man. Because science has been hijacked so bad, and it's not even their fault. It's just been hijacked so bad that I don't know what it is anymore.
No, nobody knows what it is. People get it like they think like watching the ISS live feed is science, right? Like crazy.
Yeah. Oh man. Hello, how are you, baby?
Hi guys, how you doing? I accidentally hit request when I was tapping away, but I'm glad you brought me up. I haven't seen you in a while.
I thought you might want to just say something. That's all good.
Did you report your sidewalk to the city council yet?
No, I haven't tripped over yet. So until I do,
Oh, yeah, I was dying. I would have liked to have asked the guy whenever he was saying that we didn't believe in science that literally gravity under special relativity they call specifically a fictitious force. He needs to look up the word what fictitious means per their own admission. It's not even like just pseudoscience. They literally call it fictitious, which means false, made up. So hi Sally, how you doing?
Hello. I'm okay. I gotta go to bed soon. It's like 12:30, but I was just trying to milk this for what it's worth. Angels and I both had pretty good lives tonight.
What is science? Describe the scientific method. Science is when you observe a natural phenomena and you create a hypothesis, which is a prediction for the cause of that phenomena. So you manipulate independent variables in an experiment you use the thing which you think is going to cause the effect, and you manipulate that. And if it causes the effect, you've proven that the independent variable does in fact prove the dependent variable, which is the observation. So Yeah, you're
And then
basically
you make sure it's repeatable, but you also forgot the part where you watch a YouTube video and just believe what they tell you.
Yeah, or you can do that. Yeah, just go to NASA.com, right? And just look at images or something. Yeah, and you're good.
Yeah, that's science, right? Watch a sunset.
Watch the Earth spinning.
Yeah.
While you're falling over backwards.
Yeah.
Poor Jake, man.
The sun is here.
Bro, listen, Jake. What
Dude, this guy is not for real.
What do you want, Jake?
Dude, you know what you need to say? You again.
Yeah. You again. What do you want, Jake?
At least I'm being respectful. I don't understand why you're so mad at me.
I'm not
Dude,
mad
you
at
hate yourself. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly. And
You're
also,
being mad at me, bro. You seem very triggered by my existence.
I'm not
I
triggered.
mean, okay, I'll say what bothers me is that you are officially here for like the 5th or 6th time, and I know nothing has changed since the previous times you were here. So what is the point is the question, right? Like, why?
Yeah, why are you so obsessed with
you say
live right now? You look, literally, dude, if we did a count on how many times you've requested up, dude, we would get at least 20 times. So what's wrong with you?
Oh, I left and came back, and then they
like
put
20
you
times.
on my FYP.
Yeah,
I'm
like
sorry.
20 times. 20 times you did it.
Do you know what that's called, Jake?
And then
That's
I
called
hear you
divine
say
intervention.
something, and I just want to comment on it.
It's called divine intervention when something like
It's
that
called
happens.
engagement.
Jake, I appreciate your engagement.
You guys want engagement or
helping
what?
the algorithm, but buddy, you're gonna have to concede. Did we show you bottom-up obstruction on a flat surface about 5 to 6 different ways? You can't do it, can you?
No, you tried in your
No,
Why are you back in the chat?
I knew that was coming when that arm was reaching forward. No.
No, because what happens is you debunk them, and then unless they concede, I'm not moving on. I'm literally not going to let you get Wow, can you
whoa, man.
pass out on another or somewhere else, dude? What the hell was that?
Hello?
Biohazard suit.
So, I just have a question.
So do I. Are you a Globeth believer?
Huh?
Are you a Globeth believer, and how old are you?
0
I'm
followers,
22.
0 following, 0 followers, 0 following.
Okay, so how long's this account been on for? Like, how
So,
old's
I actually made this account because I have my own.
What was that? Sorry, I kicked you. I didn't hear what you said.
Oh well. that was not gonna pan well. Guaranteed. Like 99% chance that was not gonna work out.
I know.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, Luke?
What up, Brody? What up, man?
Hi, Luke.
How's everyone doing? I've been enjoying the live. Thanks, guys.
No, it's been good.
Reality deniers, science deniers tonight. Wow, it's crazy.
Was this blue guy? Did he speak already? I can't remember if he said anything or not. No, he's gone. Yeah, man, it's been pretty bad. Like, what the hell? Dude, like, Luke, that video of the attitude indicator came in clutch today for that guy.
Yeah, I was watching that. That was badass.
They fly with the 2 degrees nose down, not up. Oh, really?
Dude, Jake.
Is he still gone?
He's requesting again, bro.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Watch this. This is funny, right? Hey, Jake, are you gonna concede that we showed you bottom up disappearance now?
Sure.
Okay, so bottom up obstruction can happen on a flat surface.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do you think it's a globe then?
Because why do I think it's a globe? Because I watched lunar eclipse.
Me too. I believe the Earth is flat.
Really cool, actually.
Can I ask you a question, right, Jake? Can you see the sun during the lunar eclipse? Or is it on the other side of the Earth, casting a shadow?
No, lunar eclipses happen not obviously you wouldn't be able to see the sun.
So I didn't catch that. Can you see the sun or not?
Smell.
He said he smelled it? What?
No, lunar eclipses happen during the night.
During the night, yes?
I said yeah, so obviously you can't see the sun.
Oh, really now? Have you heard of the Stellarian eclipse? So this is a type of lunar eclipse when you can see the sun and moon
Yeah, I
above
have.
staring at each other. And the moon starts eclipsing usually from top down, which is the wrong direction. So yeah, it's not Earth's shadow causing the eclipse. Got anything else?
Okay, I concede it doesn't work on a globe. How does that work on flat Earth?
Falsifications, independent replacement. I have no idea. Like you, I don't have any idea. Well, I have ideas, but I mean, it's just speculating.
So, okay, what's the idea?
I think it could be that the moon is at its farthest away point from the sun, creating basically a Rayleigh scattering effect where the moon turns red. Now, the darkness, though, I don't know. I think it's just because I've done infrared imagery on the lunar eclipse with infrared, and it took away the shadow. So it's not a shadow because my infrared camera can see shadows. But on the moon, it didn't show up through infrared. So
Yeah, Joe Hanvey, I'm doing a very poor job of steel manning this, but he has a model. I haven't watched it yet. I shouldn't do this, but he does have a model, if you guys know who Joe Hanvey is, of like the coffee cup caustic effectively causing a lunar eclipse. That is my summary of it in a nutshell. I don't exactly fully understand it, nor have I watched it, but it is out there.
Jake, are you going to your next talking point on Google, man?
No, I wanted to say, isn't ray light scattering caused by high energy particles hitting the top of the atmosphere?
What? What did you just say?
What is ray light scattering? What is
Rayleigh
ray
scattering
light
means
scattering?
light scatters in the atmosphere, basically. Like when the sun sets, right? The reason why it turns all those different colors, like red, yellow, and stuff, is because of Rayleigh scattering, because the sun's moving away from you. But again, like, why do you think it's a globe? Now we've taken away the lunar eclipse. What else?
Is your internet connection bad or mine? You keep glitching out.
Probably yours, buddy. It's probably yours.
It's yours. You got to move underneath the satellite, bud.
Yeah.
Here, turn around. I am in my garage. Maybe I'm not getting a good signal. My bad.
Hey, Jake, can I ask you a question real quick about the moon?
You sure can.
Okay, so on your model, you guys believe that the moon is a solid object that's reflecting the sunlight, correct?
Yes.
Which just obliviates the square or the inverse square law. But how about this? If you're reflecting something, wouldn't it be fair to say that it would have to be the exact same properties of whatever light it's reflecting?
Well, I'd say it depends on that object's albedo.
No, let's go back. If something's reflecting light, it would have the same exact properties, it's just reflecting it, correct? But yet we know that the moonlight is a different kind of light. It has different gamma rays, et cetera. So there's all kinds of problems with your solid rock of a moon and other things that is violating the inverse square laws of light in itself, especially without a medium. But you're talking about different, and even scientists say, let me finish this. The scientists are saying that the light that comes off that moon is nothing what the light coming from the sun. So explain that. I mean, you guys don't think far enough into this. You take one thought and you guys always come up with, what about the lunar eclipse? Angels just brought up one that's impossible on your globe. You didn't even let that sink in, let alone what I'm bringing up, and they're not even the same light.
You're not even.
I'll mute up. I didn't want to take over this. I just wanted you to think about that.
She sounds like an actor. You guys at least sound honest. She sounds
Okay, Jake. I think what's happening here is you're getting intellectually eviscerated, yes, and by a woman, and it's really hurting your ego. So
Can
now
I
you
answer a
now you're
question?
basically coming up with like all these dumb excuses, like we're actors and shit, dude. No, we're not actors. We're real
Can I
flat
answer a
earthers.
question?
You're
Jake, did you
ignorant.
know that moonlight
Can I have
affects
1 minute to answer a
oh,
question? To respond? Can I have 1
Yeah,
minute to
as long,
respond
as
to
long
it?
as you don't call us actors again, and yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. Okay, so when something reflects light, to determine the amount of light it reflects, it's called its albedo. And yes, it does reflect light that it takes in. But when you're talking about the gamma ray release or whatever she said from the moon, that's from the the what do I want to say? The breakdown of elements on the moon's surface. It's not the same as the
what the hell are you
electromagnetic.
talking about,
What are
bro?
you talking about?
It literally affects plant life differently. It affects animal life differently.
What does?
The moonlight versus the sunlight. There are certain like breeds of scorpion, for example, that are nocturnal because the sunlight is harmful to them, right? So if it's the same light source, the moonlight should also be harmful to that breed of scorpion, but in fact it's not. And there's also the way that plants behave. There are certain species of plants that like the sap rises to the top of the plant in moonlight, as opposed to when in daylight the opposite happens. So we know that the moon is almost an exact opposite light, and I wouldn't go as far as to say that, but that's what it seems to be. That's what the evidence suggests, right?
Jake, let
So
me ask you a question, Jake, really
Do
quick.
you know all coral
Very
reefs
simply
spawn
put.
on the first full moon of the
Jake,
like
very
summer?
simply put. Hey, bud.
Simultaneously?
Jake, very simply put. If I get a mirror and I reflect sunlight, is that light from the mirror going to be hot?
Yes.
Why is the moonlight cold?
Because the moon is 280,000 miles away.
Yeah, and the sun's 93 million miles away, and it's hot. So if it's
Yeah, you
reflecting
gotta
hot
take.
sunlight, so if the moon, let me
What's
ask
the
you this:
albedo?
if the moon, listen, if the moon's reflecting hot sunlight, why is
What's
the
the
moonlight
albedo
cold?
of the moon compared to a mirror?
Oh my gosh, have a nice day, buddy.
I just really wanted to back up what you were saying and make him think, and they just literally they can't even wrap their brains around it. You know what I mean? It's like he can't even sit and think on that thought that you guys were trying to also put out there, because they know that they can't answer that. You know?
They want to look. I'm gonna say this again. I've said it once. I've said it twice. I've said it 1,000 times. They want it to be a globe so bad that they are willing to insult their own intelligence over and over rather than just concede.
I got good acting points, though. I didn't even think I could act.
That's funny.
Unreal.
It's like when you don't have anything else, just call them an actor, right? Yeah.
Because we sound smarter than we are. It's not that we're actually smarter. It's just that we are acting, and that's what
Yeah,
makes
we're not smart. It's like when people say, "Oh, Sully just uses big words to sound smart," and it's like, or I just understand etymology. One or the other, right? Like, could be either.
I just muted up and was grinning from ear to ear. I'm like, I have acting skills. Because that's all he could come back with. He didn't know how to even respond to any of you guys. That was good.
What's up, Tron?
Oh, not much, man. How's it going? I did a live earlier. I had the same thing, man. It ran out of globies real fast, and we do get
They're in
censored.
short supply, bro. They're all on my block list. I think that's why.
We do get censored, man. That's all there is to it. But
honestly, we should have like each of us going live, like especially like Caleb, me, anyone with like over 1,000 followers should have like at least 1,000 people.
you would think, yeah. I think I maxed out about 120, and it just was this. It was. What are you gonna do? Nothing you can do about it, man.
You know, also, right?
I can't even break 100, dude. It sucks.
I kid you not. I've got, you know, have you guys ever gotten to the point where you can get flares?
Yeah,
dude.
I had a flare a couple times.
I've got right now, I've got 4 tier 1 flares and 4 tier 2 flares, and I can't claim them. It doesn't let me claim them.
Well, I got 3 restrictions on my live earlier. So what do you know, that hidden. Once I got 3 restrictions, I ended the live.
I got a restriction for misinformation, right? This guy said flat earthers think that the vacuum of space is the kind that sucks. And I was like, well, actually, it's just a low pressure system, right? And I got flagged for misinformation, bro. It's like, what?
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
You know what's funny as
sad.
well? I swear Professor Dave is making Globies fucking more dumb, man. What do you
God,
mean?
it's like, I don't know how you watch that guy and believe that you're doing research. Like, what?
I don't ever
When I
watch
was a
that
Globie, I would
moron.
have been like, who the hell is
He's
this
too
guy?
dumb. He's too dumb.
Yeah.
I don't listen to people like that.
He's actually not intelligent at all, man. It's really sad. He actually admits to getting scripts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and Glober, like, you want to talk about a cult, dude. The amount of Globers that like worship that guy. You know what I mean? Like, it's bad, bro.
I wonder how many Globers actually think he's a professor.
They're not very bright.
You know?
People.
Really?
He's not even a professor, and they believe he's a professor.
He gets paid a lot of YouTube ad money just to spread his opinions.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He just relays information. It's not even like that's all he does.
I feel like he's propped up. He's got to be.
Definitely, dude. It's like with that Witzer during the debate he had against him. It's like, how come when I Google,
right,
Witzer gets at geocentrism, you pop up, and he's like, no, I don't. He did it, and he popped up.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh my god, that's funny. Chris, what's going on? And then he's like, I think I might have had geocentric in my tag thing. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you did.
It's like, yeah, but your name, like my name comes up. It's weird, bro. Yeah.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What's up, man? Do you believe yes or globe?
Absolutely.
All right. Well,
I'm just curious. I just have one question. Do you think the iPhone video that the Artemis astronauts sent is fake?
It's absolutely fake. You know why? Because it's taken from
How is it fake?
It's taken from a second law of thermodynamics violation.
Explain.
Okay, the space vacuum, as they claim, violates natural laws, specifically all the gas laws and the second law of thermodynamics. If it was true that we
Yeah,
had...
but that has nothing to do with light, though. That has nothing to do with light.
Well, 1 second, bud.
It has to do with location, bro.
Yeah, but the video is looking at light, right?
Chris, it has to do with location. Just hear him out.
Okay.
So they claim that the Earth is adjacent next to an infinite space vacuum of 10 to the minus 17 torr. But we know, according to entropy, that gas seeks vacuums.
What is entropy? Can you define entropy?
Yeah, it's basically
disorder.
Yeah, it's when things seek equilibrium, including gas, due to entropy. It just things seek an equilibrium relative to their medium and stuff. So on screen, I've got gas pressure, valve, vacuum. If I open that valve, the gas is going to rush into the vacuum. Every single time I do that,
Yeah, that's pressure difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So did gravity prevent that from happening, Chris?
In that small scale, no.
Okay, so if we made this to scale and made this vacuum volume bigger than this, all of that gas would escape into that vacuum volume. So if your Earth is an infinitesimal small dot adjacent next to this vacuum, guess what, buddy? You wouldn't be on TikTok debating us about how the Earth is flat.
Well, that's not exactly true because we have Earth.
One second. You would be dead. So we've just established gravity didn't prevent that from happening. Your Earth is in a vacuum. So how are you still breathing air now if the Earth's in a vacuum?
And Chris, if it happens on the small scale, why would it not happen on the large scale? Science is scalable, bro.
Yeah, and also, like I said, if we actually do it to scale, make the vacuum volume bigger than the gas volume, all the gas escapes into the vacuum. So if we look at this pale blue dot that you think is a real photo, if we call all these pixels here, right? All the pixels around that tiny dot, we call that 1,000 pixels, let's say. And that's 1 pixel. That's not an equilibrium. So equilibrium would be all the pixels being a vacuum. So your Earth would be in a vacuum at sea level. And it's not. Why? Chris, go ahead. We've just eliminated gravity, so you can't say gravity. Because I just showed you gravity did not prevent the gas from sinking.
Back to your experiment with the gases. I understand that. Gases, you release it, fine. The Earth has an atmosphere, which is
That's
actually,
Chris.
can
Chris,
I
that's the
fucking say a
object in
word? Come
question.
on, bro.
Chris, hold on. No, wait.
Come
That's the
on, bro.
object in
You
question,
guys are
Chris.
so bad at this.
Chris,
Because you'll.
we're bad at this. That's the object in question, you dunce cap.
Yeah, the Atmos is the thing that needs a container. The Atmos that you invoked is the thing that would seek the vacuum. So why doesn't the atmosphere seek the vacuum? You can't just say because the atmosphere. No, that's the thing in question.
Yeah,
Refraction.
the atmosphere doesn't contain the atmosphere. I'm sorry, Chris.
Yeah, I can't go out and get a layer of gas and put it around another gas and bring it to you.
Wait,
now,
it's
Chris.
because we're bad at this, guys. We're bad at this.
We're bad at
And
this.
Chris.
Chris, without saying the atmosphere contains itself, that's the thing in question. How come it hasn't seeked the vacuum?
And Chris, you are muted, by the way. Just want to let you know. Unmute yourself.
You guys are really good at over talking people and like literally dismissing anything anyone says.
Chris,
So
watch
back
this.
to you.
Yeah, watch this, bud. So instead of crying and coming off mute, watch this. The atmosphere is the thing in question. Why hasn't it seeked the vacuum? Go.
I'm not crying. I'm going back to your original experiment with the gases, and the atmosphere contains the gases on Earth. But my original question was,
can you give me another example?
He just did it again. He just said the
Can you give me
atmosphere contains the gas.
Yeah. Can you give me an
you
Chris?
guys are like
I'll ask you a separate question.
insufferable.
I'll let you.
You guys
I'll let
are
you,
insufferable.
dude.
You don't let me do anything.
You're too stupid.
You won't let me use any sophistry. What's wrong?
My uncle works at NASA. Wait a minute. Gravity, refraction.
Let me talk fallaciously.
You just don't understand science. You don't know science.
Chris, if you're down in the comments, how fast were they supposedly going?
Dude,
that's number one. He was asking us all how if we believed that was any if there was truth to that video. Two, it would crush that rocket. If you want to, you don't take our word for it. Go and pull up the video where they took a train, and it didn't even resemble the vacuum of it going into outer space. It crushed that train once they even remotely got it into a vacuum type thing. Three, at a molecular level, they would have boiled. Four, how come the NASA logo was perfectly, go look on NASA. It's perfectly clear. You can read NASA. It's blue and white. The rest of it that they made look all burnt up, except for their NASA logo. Come on, guys. I mean,
let me handle it, right, guys? Let's all mute up. Just let me handle this for a second.
I gotta run, guys. Drop me down. I appreciate you letting me come up. I was just gonna stay for a second.
You're literally gonna kick me and not even let me talk. It's crazy.
Chris, the thing in
you guys are crazy. You guys are literally fucking insane.
All right, the thing in question is the Atmos. Okay, the
Yeah, but
Atmos.
like I literally. You jump through. You
almost like I was trying to talk now. So, the Atmos is the thing in question, bud. So I just showed you the gas would escape into the vacuum. You can't say the gas is containing itself.
I didn't say that, and you didn't let me finish, and you kicked me because you're a fucking pussy.
So now I'm a pussy now. Oh, so now you're getting angry now.
When you guys are backed in the corner,
watch this. What contains the atmosphere on Earth, and how come it hasn't seeked the vacuum? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, he ran.
If you don't let Globers use sophistry to back up their claims, they freak out.
Yeah, he melt down.
All right, I love you guys, bro. This has been great. Shout out to Angels. Love you guys. Luke, good to see you. I'm gonna bounce off of here. I'm gonna get us ready for bed. Thanks, everybody.
Have a good night.
Yeah, he crashed it. Sad, because I actually wanted to talk to him and have a fair discussion, but yeah, now he's the one that's just melting, right? He can't.
Yeah.
Well, on a good note, at least you know you can be a kitty cat actor. I won't say the other word. You've been called two things tonight: an actor, and you know the other word.
Hey, Mr. Mars.
You all right?
All right.
Can you hear me? You all right?
Yeah, what's up?
Hi, guys. Got a question. Basically, I was trying to find out, but probably might be for the ways in space. So when this shuttle travels to the moon, how many speed they have to be kind of considering? Because the same time when they are traveling to the moon, 27,000 miles or kilometers per hour, the planet is also circling around the sun for 6,606 miles, and same time the our basically the sun also traveling with the Earth, all of them 500,000 miles per hour. So there's a three speed they have to consider it, right?
Yeah, look, I don't believe it, so I don't really want to answer. I got to let you down there because I have to find opposition. But I mean, for me to answer that question, I'd have to believe in all that stuff, and I don't. So I'm not even going to answer it.
My bad.
Mark, what's going on, man? Do you believe the Earth's a globe?
Yes. I actually have a question for you.
I know you always have questions. Go ahead.
No. I'm curious. Now, is the Earth the only flat object? What about the other planets?
Yeah,
What do you
so
believe?
galaxies are flat, and the whole universe is flat. So no, it's not the only flat object. So anyway, what does that have to do with anything?
Well, I mean, you can take a backyard telescope and point it at Jupiter and watch it rotate.
Wow.
So cool. Can we talk about Earth now?
Okay, but my argument is going to be if there are globes out there on
Hey, Mark, let me ask
different
you a
planets.
question. Right? If I go to a dance, right? Let's say I go to a disco and I see a disco ball, and I see it's round and spinning. Do I then assume that the dance floor is a disco ball?
No, but that's not similar than a disco ball.
It's exactly the same principle. So you can't scientifically verify that things in the sky have
Jupiter, all the other planets that you can see through your telescope, you will witness.
We're not a planet in space. We're the only terra firma there is with luminaries above us to tell time.
Okay, so you don't think there's Jupiter, Saturn that you can see with a telescope?
Oh my gosh. I said we're the only terra firma in existence, and we have luminaries above us to tell time. I didn't say they don't exist. So, do you have any evidence that the Earth is curving at inches per mile squared, perhaps?
Okay, what about sunset?
Yeah, what about it? The sun sets, it moves away from you.
Okay, where does it go?
How do you know it's the sun? How do you know it's the ground moving to cause that effect?
Well, my question is if let's say you get a 20-story building.
Yeah, listen.
You put one person in the window.
Wait, stop. Before we go to your next question, how do you know it's the ground? You just said the sun sets. Yeah, I agree with you. The sun moves away and it sets. So how do you know it's the ground spinning to cause that effect?
Well, how do you know we're not? You don't.
We see the sun moving and we don't feel the earth moving.
You won't feel the earth moving.
Right, so how do you know it is then?
How do you know it isn't then?
Because we don't feel it.
Yeah, but you'll say gravity don't exist, but we witnessed.
Wait, how does gravity?
No.
Gravity doesn't.
What I'm saying. No. What I'm trying to say.
Oh, buddy, just stop. Just saying the word gravity doesn't mean you become senseless and can't feel things. But so just invoking gravity arbitrarily like that doesn't help you. Okay, you're on an object that's moving. We don't feel it moving, and we can't scientifically detect it moving. So why do you think it's moving? We see the sky moving. Let me ask you a question. When you see the clouds moving, is that because the Earth rotated under them?
I think clouds also move on their own with wind.
Okay, so if clouds move on their own and the Earth doesn't rotate under
I said also on their own.
So let me get this straight. A cloud is affected by Earth rotation. Is that your claim?
I would think so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Have a nice day. Wow. What's up, man? How do you say your name? Fibonacci?
Yeah, Fibonacci, like the Fibonacci sequence.
Oh yeah, you're a flat earther.
No, I mean, look, I'm one of those people that probably has a pretty traditional, U.S. education where I grew up, science class telling me that the Earth is round and everything else science around it. I'll be honest, this is the first time I've stumbled upon your live, and I think what you guys are talking about is interesting. So I just wanted to have an honest conversation about it.
All right, so scientifically, why do you think it's a globe?
Scientific. I think everything that I have seen and heard and been taught through my life logically points to making sense that it's a globe. You know, whether that's my first person experience with it or what I've been taught in school or, you know,
what was your first person experience that proved it was a globe?
yeah, I think so for one, there's no evidence of my own as a first person that I've seen the edge of the earth,
Hang
certainly.
on, wait, stop, wait. You said that you have first-hand evidence of the Earth being a globe. What was it?
No, I'm telling you as a combination of the variety of data points that I have that everything does.
A globe doesn't have an edge, so not seeing an edge doesn't prove a globe. What makes you think it's a globe?
So the inverse is also true. I've never seen an edge that proves it's flat, right? And so I'm not.
We don't claim an edge. But wait, hang on, buddy. This is a straw man. Okay, who mentioned an edge here?
So if it's flat, it has to have an edge, right?
No.
Where does it end?
It could be an infinite plane. You believe in infinite space, right?
I believe the universe does expand infinitely. Yeah.
How come you can believe in that, but I can't?
I don't know why you can't.
Right. So then, yeah.
How am I supposed to answer that for you? What do you mean?
Yeah. So it could be an infinite plane then. It doesn't have an edge. So,
okay. So hold on. No, hold on. So you're saying. So if I think of a map of the world as we teach it and most humans understand it, are you saying that that's not a continuous globe that goes around 360 and you could go around it 360 degrees and come to the other side?
They've mapped out a flat map and they've wrapped it around a globe is what they've done actually. And you you can walk around, dude. You can walk around your neighborhood and come back where you started. Is your neighborhood a ball?
What are you talking about? What do you mean I could walk around my neighborhood and come back to where I started? Not if I go in a straight line.
You said on the Earth. No, if you travel a straight line, you don't end up back where you started on the Earth.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
How do you know that?
Because it's called dead reckoning, which is not travel. It's traveling in a straight line. If you circumnavigate, yes, you'll end up back where you started because you're traveling in a circle. East and west, traveling east and west are not straight lines. Are you aware of that?
East and west are not straight lines. Tell me what you mean by that.
East and west are concentric circles on the Earth. Whether it be a globe or flat, it's the same thing. They're circles. You have to turn. So if you travel east or west, it's going to correct north. You have to turn.
Tell me this, yes or no. If I head in any direction from my house right now, I don't care what direction. If I head in one direction, and if hypothetically I could just continue in that same direction across water and across land,
you'll end up south.
Will I or will I not end up back at the same location eventually?
You'll end up south.
How will I end up south?
Wait, hold on. Fibonacci, are you going to maintain a direction?
Yes.
Okay,
just a straight line.
No, it's not a straight line, dude.
It's literally. You can't say it's not a straight line if I'm literally walking.
This is what you're not getting, right? This is what you're not.
Please help me understand that. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm here to talk about. Let's go.
It's very simple. East and west are not straight lines, but
I didn't say east or west. I said straight line. I'm not talking a compass direction.
Okay, so if you're ignoring the compass and travel in a straight line, you will end up south.
Sure.
Yeah, you'll end up south.
You're telling me no matter what direction I walk from my house right now, I'm going to end up at the South Pole in Antarctica?
You will end up south. Yes, you will end up south. Correct. That's called dead reckoning. Yes. So if you circumnavigate though, even on your globe, right? If this is the North Pole where the compass points to the top of the ball, by the way, then yeah, you have to turn to circumnavigate either way on a globe or flat.
No.
Yes, it's on. Wait, please, can we both agree? If you travel, on the Tropic of Cancer, if you're traveling on the Tropic of Cancer, is this a circle?
All right, so Tropic of Cancer, help me, is like what? It's like the 30th latitude, right? Or something like that.
Is it a circle?
No, hold on. You're dropping in Tropic of Cancer. Just get me on the right level with you.
Yes. Is the Tropic of Cancer a circle?
On the map that you're looking at, which is a flattened version of
this.
this.
That's the Tropic of Cancer there on the ball. That's what it would be.
Sure.
Is
If
that
that's
circle?
if you're looking at it from a certain angle, yes, it is.
Right, so you'd need to turn to stay on that then.
No, you're not turning. No.
Right, wait, buddy, is this car turning to stay on that line?
All right, stop using Tropic of Cancer. Let's say it's the equator. Let's say it's on the outer edge, the furthest most edge.
Yeah, in reality, you'd need to turn, but that's hypothetically where you wouldn't need to turn on a ball. But in reality, dude, you travel a straight line, you end up south. It's called dead reckoning. Now,
Why not north?
north, bro, no, north is a straight line.
Angel, can I give him a hypothetical real quick?
Sure, please.
All right, Fibonacci. If I were to blindfold you, spin you in a circle, and unblindfold you and tell you to walk in that straight line that you're talking about right now, but let's say without you knowing, you were already pointed north, okay, and you're on the globe that you think you're on. If you just kept walking and you walked right past the North Pole, what would happen to your compass?
Guys, I don't care about compass direction.
Just answer it.
What would happen to my compass? Okay, so
if right when you walk past
hold
the
on,
North
let me
Pole.
answer, dude. Let me answer then. Fine. Okay, as I'm walking towards the North Pole, the compass is going to be pointing north. As I walk past it, the north point on the compass is going to point back to the North Pole. Is that what you want me to say?
And you're still walking in what direction now?
The same direction I was walking
Which
the whole
is now
time.
what direction?
South?
Yay!
Great. I didn't turn though, buddy.
I know, in a straight line, and now you're going south.
So it's not turning. You guys are saying turning. It's not. That's
No, you said turn. You said.
No, I didn't.
Can I help make a point here? Okay, so
second.
Fibonacci.
Please do.
Okay, okay. Sure.
Yeah, okay, watch this. If you travel in a straight line on the Earth, do you end up south or do you end up back where you started?
Eventually, you would end up back where you started, is my hypothesis.
Have a nice day. Like I don't get how many other different ways we need to say it. He agrees with us, and he still thinks it's going to end up back where he started. So wait, you travel past the North Pole going in a straight line, and he says you end up south, but somehow you end up back where you started.
Dude, it's unreal. Unreal that he couldn't comprehend the most basic. I gave him the most easiest way to comprehend it. You walk past the direction that is currently pointed north, and then you walk past the thing that it's attracted to. It's now going to point towards your chest, which means you are now walking south.
Yeah. Man, I don't know. Dude, circles, dude. We have to teach what a circle is now to adults. Crazy, man. Dude, this is the north. That's where the compass points. This is the globe. That's where the compass points on top of the ball. So if I travel on the Tropic of Cancer around, I need to turn, guys. Wow. Unreal. If the Tropic of Cancer is a circle going east to west on the Earth, it's not a straight line then, is it? Man, that's just, anyway. That hurt my brain.
Fibonacci, I see you in the chat. So something that would be impossible on your globe too, if you think about it, is if you take Polaris, right? And that is directly north, our constellations would not be able to return to the exact location year after year on how they're rotating. And we have the Georgia Guidestones. You guys always talk about wanting science to back this up and prove it. And we have that because the Georgia Guidestones proved that they looked through a little hole and they could always see Polaris. If we were tilting and we were spiral vortexing and doing all the different movements we were doing, that would be impossible to have that. So we have actual evidence to prove where our north is, that that could not be possible on your globe based on how our sky, the constellations and everything are perfect clockwork year after year. Period. Hope that helps. I know it's not what you guys are talking about, but just so they can understand what north actually is, what up is.
Listen, Fibonacci, why do you think it's a globe, dude?
You want me to answer that again? Did
Well,
you mean
yeah.
to bring me back up?
I mean, well, you requested back for some reason, so.
Yeah, because for some reason you kicked me in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, because you didn't understand what a circle was, so at some point I
I
had to.
understand what a circle is. Okay, hold on. I understand your point. Like your point is like if you're on the Tropic of Cancer, you have to like lean, right? It's like you have to lean to the side to like complete a circle. I get that.
He's about to use the equator, but no one's done it, Fibonacci. So
I don't care if
good luck.
people have done it. That's not what we're talking about, man.
Listen,
Fibonacci,
right?
did you hear?
One
I'm
second,
sorry,
one second.
Angel. Go ahead.
The
You know the
debate.
stars. Fibonacci, one second. You know the stars. They rise in the east and set in the west, right?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so when you do a star trail and you look at Polaris, are they spinning?
I don't know, man. Are they spinning? I'm not talking about the stars. You're changing the goalposts here.
No, this is the same point. If the stars rise in the
Okay,
east and
go
set in
ahead.
the west and they're doing a circle, then east and west is not a straight line, right?
I don't understand your connection between the two.
Yeah, I know. That's why I dropped you before.
Fibonacci, you're literally in a belief system. You have zero clue about the globe model, but yet you're up here defending it like it's some sort of need from you. Like you want it to be a globe. It's very strange.
And Angels was actually making a very good correlation to that. That's where I was trying to go, but I was complicating it, and he was bringing it back down in something that if you'd just listened to him to explain that, it would have all made sense.
If the sun and the stars and the moon are traveling east and west, when you watch the stars in a star trail, they're doing circles, right? So how can east and west be a straight line if they're doing circles? It's not that hard, guys. I can't believe I have to teach what a circle is to grown adults, man. It's crazy. They think because the globe is dumbed down the minds and the masses so much, they think that, oh, well, but if you travel in a straight line on a globe, you end up back where you started. Well, that's true, but in reality, that doesn't happen. If you knew how a compass worked, you would know that.
Has the Globers ever come up with a good explanation on why Georgia Guidestones still showed Polaris after all those years and showing how that was fixed and everything moving around it?
Yes, they did. The best explanation they had was destroying the stones.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, and also they just say it's, but it needs a lot of time, like thousands of years or hundreds of years, and it wasn't up for that long, and that's not even true. In 42 years, it would have processed out of that hole for the full moon width, so more than half. So, oh my god, this Jake guy's still here.
Jake, why? Why are you so desperate to have it be a globe?
Oh snap! He let me back in. How you doing?
Poor Jake.
Did you hear me, Jake?
No, I didn't. Sorry. What happened?
I think Angels actually likes you. He has a soft spot for you because you've been up more than I think I ever been up on panel.
Why do you have this desperate need for it to be a globe, Jake? You want it to be a globe.
I don't.
Even though you've never seen it in person, bro. Your parents have never seen it. Your grandparents have never seen it. Your friends have never seen it. The only place you've ever seen it is the same place you've seen Bigfoot on TV or photos.
Did you ever drive anywhere before GPS?
A ground positioning system now. We have that on Flat Earth, bro. Now, let's get back to actual Earth. So, Jake.
It's called global positioning satellite.
No, it's not. It's ground. It gets your ground coordinates. So, Jake, Jake, instead of running away to your satellite system that you magically believe is hovering around a globe, can you let me know what's the requirement to get depth of water?
A measurement?
A measurement? No. I said, what's the requirement to get volume of water, a depth? I can tell you. It's a container. So can you give me a 5-gallon gravity ball, please?
Can you give me a 5-gallon electric charge?
I didn't claim that, bro. I said a container. Do you know what a container is, Jake?
Yeah. Does container
Okay,
and
thank you.
containment-
Now, again, I'm going to ask you very clearly. Give me a 5-gallon gravity ball, please.
Luke, does container and containment mean the same thing?
Don't talk past me, bro. So, Jake, can you get me a 5-gallon gravity ball, please? What is the container for a ball for you? The globe is a ball, correct?
It's a sphere.
Okay, a sphere is a ball, correct?
It would be a geoid if you want to be
A
specific.
geoid is a ball shape, correct?
It's a sphere, yes.
Okay, so we understand that in reality, a water doesn't stick around a ball. So, Jake, what is the requirement for depth again?
Is this act good? Why are you talking to me like that, bro?
Well, I'm only giving you back the energy that you're giving me. So,
I didn't
Jake.
give you any energy.
Yes, you
Luke.
are.
Hey,
So,
Luke, what if I addressed you like this?
Oh my God, dude. Jake.
Luke.
He is melting, guys.
It's funny.
Jake, what is your best proof? Let me ask you this. You keep coming up here. What proof do you have for curvature at all? Or that we're spinning at all? Give us something. What do you have? Tell Angels and let him.
I would say my best proof of curvature would be the last picture that Angel showed where the boat was disappearing and you couldn't see the horizon behind it.
Right. We're going back there, are we? Remember when we both agreed that it was too far away? It wasn't behind Earth curvature. Why are you going back to the thing you got dunked on, dude? Why do you do that?
The horizon behind the big ship, not the little boat.
Jake, you mean the boat that wasn't supposed to be visible because it was supposed to be behind Earth curvature? That one? No. We need actual evidence of it curving this time. That boat wasn't behind curvature.
So where was the horizon behind the boat? Can you pull the picture back up and show us?
I got a good one for you, Jake. What about the Black Swan? The horizon isn't in front of that, and that's one's 6 miles out, one's 9 miles out, I believe. The horizon is nowhere in between. You can still see the water between the two.
This is like level 100. He's not going to understand this, I don't think.
Did you just bring up the Black Swan in 2026?
Oh, have you been doing this for this long, Jake, and you're still this dumb, really? So you know what the Black Swan is, and you are still an anti-flat earther. That's that. Oh, okay. So, hey, Jake, how far away? Let's see if he actually knows then, seeing as he's been doing this for a long time. Hey, what's your distance to the horizon formula, Jake?
Distance to the horizon formula? Why is that crane all wavy like that? Can you explain that there, Gene?
Before we deflect, bud, what is the difference to the horizon formula?
Brought up.
I got it. So you can't answer it because you don't know. It's 1.225 miles times the square root of the observer's height in feet. How far away is the horizon from?
I get kicked again for debunking you.
How far away is the horizon for an 8-foot observer?
For an 8-foot observer, without doing the math, I'd guess about 4 miles.
Yeah, 3.4 miles. It's past 10 miles of this image.
Boy, I got my distance wrong. I'm getting. Oh, I need to debate.
If Earth is flat, why does it change with height?
Jake, how is the horizon 10 miles past 10 miles if you just said it would be 3.5 miles?
Okay. Why does height matter if Earth is flat?
Because you see further as you go higher on a flat surface or a curved surface, because you're increasing angular resolution to the horizon in either way.
Why would that happen? In your flat hallway example, why would getting higher?
Jake, this is a non sequitur. I'm going to answer it anyway, though. On a flat surface, you go higher and you see further. Are you aware of that?
Why?
Do you remember when you were a kid and you climbed on top of the playground and you saw further? Do you remember that?
Yeah, to see over the objects on the ground.
Was the playground a ball?
No, I got up high to see over the objects on the ground.
But you can do it without objects on the ground. You can see further along a flat surface, Jake.
Can I?
Dude, are you seriously like? Didn't I already show you this
So if
video?
I'm in a hallway, so
Are you
hold on.
seriously?
If
Are
I'm
you
in a
seriously
hall-
this disingenuous, bud? Look, let me show you. Watch this. He's just gonna get embarrassed again. I don't know why he does this. How long have you been doing this for, Jake?
If
How
I'm
long have
in
you
a
been doing this for?
3-foot
Hey, shut up,
hallway,
shut up. How long have you been doing this for, Jake? How many years? Seeing as you know the Black Swan, it's been at least fucking 6.
Right, that is pretty old, right?
How many years have you been doing this? Answer the question.
How many years? When did I first start seeing? During COVID.
Yeah. Okay, so about the same time as me then. So are you seeing more of this road as I go higher?
No.
Oh, okay. Have a nice day. Fuck, you are the R word. You are literally the R word.
I see through the building.
My God. That dude has to have it be a globe. I melted him so much with just basic water. He couldn't say gravity because I already destroyed it. Oh my God.
I'm glad you had that video or that picture, Angels. Man, I was off by what, over a mile. I'm getting rusty. I didn't realize it went out 10.10 miles.
Yeah, the original one was 9.4 miles from 1 foot. But that one was a different one. It was the same. It was a different oil rigs, but different observation. But yeah,
That's even more incredible. 10.10 miles.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that would make the Earth so big that it'd be touching the moon. Pretty sure.
Yeah, the radius would be 245,000 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm actually see what that.
Honestly, at that point, there should be no water scene. You know, if it's curving down and away at that far out, the water, I mean, I could understand if we could still maybe see the tops of it, but to put that horizon behind it and then also to still see that water, I mean, that's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and, while there's a pause, I'm going to drop down and tell you guys good night because I'm already getting a little sleepy here. But it was so nice for coming up here, and thank you so much, you guys.
Thank you.
I'll be listening for a little bit.
Okay, all right, no worries. Man,
dude, he started talking like Donald Trump there. Did you hear that when he said my name? Luke. Dude, he started melting.
Yeah,
What the heck?
Embarrassing. Yeah, 227,000 miles. That's not even at 9.4. That's not even beyond 9.4 though. Hang on. I blocked him now. So he's been doing that for that long. Still doesn't know nothing.
Yep, he thinks it's been debunked because of that one magical word.
Yeah. Why is it all wavy? Well, so you're telling me because the oil rig is a bit wavy because of the Atmos, it's not where it is? Fuck.
It's magically being bent.
Yeah. Man, that's just crazy. Just sad.
I got about like less than 5 minutes, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed as well.
I was gonna say I'll probably end the live anyway. I think that's about it.
All right.
I appreciate it, man. I'll let you go. Thanks for coming up there, Luke.
Okay, man. Thank you.
Take care. All right, guys. I think that's it. I think we're done. Gleb's cooked, guys. Like I said, anyone that watches me for long enough with an open and honest mind is going to become a flat earther. It's almost impossible not to. So I appreciate all you guys. Take care. Peace.